boom. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Sorry, chat. Sorry for the wait. It's worth it, though. I seen you guys say it in the chat. The wait is worth it.
That's so heat.
I appreciate you guys. Bro, 70 of you guys just chilling there waiting for us to go live. That's insane.
And only 48 likes.
That's
also insane.
That's a line outside around the corner, you know?
I wish Ron was here.
Why?
Why?
Because I don't know what type of euro I'm going to get.
What type of euro?
Yeah.
What Ron got to do with that?
Right.
Then I always know what type of Ron I'm going to get. Pause.
Shaq likes. Shaq
We're not
likes a
pausing
dollar.
anymore.
No,
Shaq,
Yeah, we're not pausing
That was-
anymore.
You got your last
What
one
type-
out.
What type of what type of euro do you typically get?
Hold on, Euro. Sorry, thank you, Shaq, for saying that to remind me of the show. Last time, you guys made a lot of rules, and that's what I want to talk about.
Okay.
Yo,
All right.
okay, but first, Dale, did you who won last episode to you?
Oh, you dominated the show.
I thought
But look,
I thought I did.
About the rules, I'm still saying pause.
That's cool.
Um,
I just had to throw that out there.
right, the show before the one I was watching, I told you guys, I predicted it. I said, you guys are gonna throw away players court because I'm up, yada yada yada. So I'm sitting there watching. No, hold on. I'm sitting there watching players court last time. So be it the ending, someone just miraculously said, players court is dragging, and then the whole cast just totally agree on it, and that was the last.
Do you know
players
why?
court.
That wouldn't have happened if I was there. You know, players court is my shit.
You were
Do
there.
you know why?
No,
Court is done.
I was there.
You was there.
Euro
They dubbed you in the
subbed
first
out for a
round.
second.
Wait,
After that,
time
he
out.
had technical difficulties.
Players court is done. This is what we're
Yeah, it
going
was
with?
let me
done
tell you
because
why.
They had
Why for what?
They had
What's going on with the world?
nuisance of characters on it.
Can I explain
and
why
it was-
players
it was
court
bad.
took a
All right,
course
go
it took?
ahead. Go ahead.
I beat Mars 2 episodes ago, and everybody voted for Mars.
Oh,
I said, okay, clearly
all right,
this
so
is a
because
bias
you
thing.
didn't like just because you didn't like the way it go, you want to cancel. That's crazy, Shaq.
No, because
that's how
Mars always wins.
No,
That's
I'm the leader.
not true at all.
I'm leading in the statistical categories. Gideon, press the Gideon button.
Let me tell you,
Gideon, go
Let me tell you
comment,
right
go
now.
chat it up right now. Let us know the
last episode, I dominated players court, and I didn't make it to the finals. The 2 guests made it to the
But
finals.
they voted you off because of your nastiness, though.
I was antagonizing. I was very nasty.
You was being
but I
nasty,
still shouldn't
so-
get voted off.
Yeah, you shouldn't get voted off, but if you leave the power in people's hands, that's gonna do emotional things sometimes, then that's what's gonna happen.
And also,
Why
you have
is
a
our fan
reputation.
base so emotional?
You have
You
good.
have
No,
they're
you have a
emotional with you,
reputation.
Shaq. I don't think the fan base emotional, but you really was extra nasty coming off an episode of being nasty with the pick. What's the name of the game that was lovely? Pick
Keep
and
and
play,
kick.
whatever.
Yeah, everybody was
Keep and
loving it,
kick,
and then you out here
loving
just
it. Then you
turned it out,
walked
man.
in with your freshly shaped afro, and
Okay,
then that happened.
we can keep kicker, pick, kicker, slit, skipper, kick.
But steal kicker,
But
block.
I
You okay?
actually love that game. Like I actually love that game. But players court
See,
can come back.
that
but I
right
wanna
there is
play,
the nastiest because you, all the Ruben and you done did, and all this, arguing back and forth for you to now say that you actually love the game. That's crazy, bro.
Right.
He
That's
loved it because
amazing how much I
the
love it.
rules has been bended in his
Right.
way.
Right. Wait,
Wait,
Shaq,
let me
would you
get
play,
this situated right now. Oh yeah, go on.
would you play keep or kick the original way that we intended it to be played?
I hate that way, and I feel like majority of the people hate that way.
No
It's
one
only the
hates
people
that
that
way,
res-
though.
No, everybody loved that
You
shit.
you like a draft when you have to have Brian Scalabrine on it. It's just and it's funny.
It's elite.
for clickbait. It's elite. But then you instead of Brian Scalabrine, you want Larry Bird. Same player, but
Yo, speaking of
Just
that,
rings a little bit
Labor.
different.
Come on,
JD,
this is bad.
JD, last night after we won our game and I was on my bender, which is still continuing. Let me
Pause.
finish. Pause. I went on Fluent and Chill. If you haven't watched Fluent and Chill, it's actually a really good show. I really enjoy it. It's like
he has one of the greatest
old
voice
ha-
I've ever heard. Fluent.
he has a
Both of them.
oh yeah.
The stuff he
they
says-
both are.
Not so much, but his voice, very good voice.
All right, pause. I went on there and I was just super chatting away. I dictated the whole second half of the show, or the last like 30 minutes of the show. But JD, are you listening?
I'm right here.
Can we play keeper kick today?
Yeah, we can.
It's on
Are you
on the
gonna
dock
behave?
for Place for Players Court. Can we play like with
Has
the
Dub ever
fun
played
way?
it?
What is the fun
Yeah,
way?
he did.
Because
He
the
won.
fun way to everyone else is
He
the
did win.
Wait.
the
No,
way
no,
that
wait,
we've
wait.
started it.
I would no. The one we played was steal, block, or skip.
Y'all gonna have to explain
Yo,
these
you
rules
like
again
that
to
way.
me because
Yeah,
I
no
don't know.
kidding.
I wasn't there for steal.
I like
wasn't
the
there for
original
trade.
way, man. The original way was
keeper
dope.
kick.
And now there's like I heard 5 moves. Like I was watching an episode back. It was like 5 moves or some craziness.
Where I skip, jab.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
here's
was
what-
just like that was crazy.
Here's
Block
what
somebody
chat's
else's
saying.
pick.
Chats.
That's
Kenny
the-
said,
that's
"I
the
Yeah,
love it
only
Dub, that
way."
was funny when you did that.
Alou says that way is the best. The original one was best by far.
Everybody in the YouTube comments, I hate all of you, and I'm slowly taking time out of my day to reply to all of you guys.
Roddy, I love Players Court as well. I'm looking in the chat all day today, unless we're doing like a draft or something.
The
You
chat
know
is
today's
goated,
chat.
man.
Today's chat, Dell.
The,
Yo, we need to get
the
a.
chat is your doc.
We need to get back on some
That's funny.
some Discord
Players
Q and
Court-
A
Players
too,
Court should not be canceled. Honestly, that's really bad.
bro. We're running out of
You guys
topics,
want me to
bro.
mix- I
Players Court.
I got killed for making questions for Player Court. That was originally Ron.
question-
I mean, we should just put
I
that in
did
the
see that.
Discord. We should just put that in the Discord and let the people decide
Make the
not
players
just the
also
game,
fact.
but
Make a
the
poll.
topics.
right.
Make a poll. Yeah.
Shout out to the
Players Court was
Discord,
really
man.
fun.
Please sign
really
up. I
fun.
know.
wait.
Yeah, please sign up for the
Euro,
Discord.
Don't be nasty.
Why?
No, I can't wait to leave Discord. I can't
Why?
wait.
Why?
Now
Because-
Discord's a problem?
Shaq, what's going on, bro?
everywhere-
You all right?
He just
You're
dropped his
anti
cookie.
everything, man.
Yeah, because I'm tired of I've been doing a lot of soul searching, right? and I'm tired of paying the man everything that we deserve. So I'm gonna even the playing field real soon here.
Oh, I see.
Still
Okay.
join the
Yeah, I don't-
Discord.
I
Don't
don't like
listen to Jack. Don't listen to Jack. Still
Don't join the
Discord.
Discord. Just wait.
Oh my god.
I'm about to go on a rant. I hate YouTube.
On
Actually,
YouTube.
I like YouTube. I like YouTube because they actually pay their content creators. I like TikTok because they pay their content. I hate Instagram. I hate any place that doesn't pay us for the millions and millions
Instagram
of
is
views
coming
that we
through,
bring
though.
to the platform.
They'll start. They already have a
I don't
plan
have.
that they're about to
I don't
roll
have
out.
time to. I don't have time to wait for them. So wait for my plan to roll out.
Okay, I like it.
But still
Yo,
join the
man.
Discord, please.
Yeah, see, I was about to give them a whole bunch of love, and now I don't feel like
I hate
I
Instagram.
should.
Instagram is the only place where you have. I have 60,000 followers. I put up a story and only 20,000 people see it. How is that fair?
Oh man, just a small little arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, because why can't everybody see it?
You got to ask the Zuck, because really,
I'll-
Instagram was the truth before Facebook got a hold of it. Facebook is top 3 worst companies to work with. Also, I will say that
I like this Euro.
easily. Facebook is trash. The International Olympic Committee is trash, and I want to say, let me stop there because we work with a couple of them. So, you know what I mean?
Euro, quick question.
might-
Is your background where you're sitting or is it like part of the
No, it's a wall, bro.
That's
You
your wall?
could have that.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
you
But
could
I
have
just
that.
I just
Yeah,
have
but-
like lights and shit,
Hold on, wait.
Oh.
and I have a blue
Nice.
one.
I
nice?
try to give everybody Euro setup, and it's just like I guess it's just a Euro thing.
Yeah,
I remember you
yeah,
tried to
that's
make
pretty
that a
nice.
thing.
First off,
Shit.
Shaq McKissick biggest fan page. Shaq would never pay for followers. Are you dumb? I'm gonna give you a second to walk that back because of course I pay for followers. I probably have original 30 or 40,000. I lost count, but I did pay for followers, and I encourage all of you to pay for followers because that's the only currency. No, I'm
So okay, based on hold on, time out. Based on what you just said, So you have like what 40 real followers or 30?
No, I have like 40,000 real followers.
Okay, so half of them watching your story is not that bad then. You can't get mad at the other 20 that's like bots.
It's not that bad, but here's the thing. Sorry, Shaq McKissick's biggest fan. Here's the thing. Everybody should pay for followers because it's like the new Balenciaga. People only believe in what they can see. It's the most dumbest shit ever, but people love the clout. So I have to play into the clout to get things that I want.
Okay, so you didn't get the 20 extra while you were on Olympiacos. You did that before them because you didn't know what you were walking into, because clearly you wouldn't have if you were already on Olympiacos.
When I went to Olympiacos, I was probably originally like 16,000. 16 or 15, maybe less, and then like 30,000 came from them.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, it was like that. So I don't know how many I paid for because I can't think of the numbers right now, but I got a guy, and if you message me, I'll give you the guy's number. He'll have you at 100K by tomorrow.
That's a little bit of a hyperbole, but
it's not gross.
That's a good word. What does hyperbole mean?
It's an extreme exaggeration.
Why don't you just say
I swear to God, he'll have you at 1,000K tomorrow.
No,
1,000K, 100K.
I don't need
tomorrow.
that, Shaq. You know I'm fine.
No,
like
I'm talking about Dub.
No, I like that.
My
That's
page
awesome.
is private, and I have like, I want to say like 3,000 waiting to be accepted. I just scroll through them and just
people follow me. People treat me differently. Yeah, if I have 100K and I have a picture with KD on my profile, I'm valid.
So you should pay for likes as well. I heard that's a thing.
Oh,
so
he
it's
does
like
both.
you're paying for the bots, and
I don't pay for the likes.
Also
though.
like it. Oh,
yeah, I don't pay for the likes just because I have the Olympiacos fan base, so it looks legit. But
representable for sure.
Yeah. But
like tomorrow when y'all win the trip, you stand on the drum with the trophy. Cool, 19,000.
I do the whole thing. Start from the bottom. Now I'm here. Niggas counting me off. I'm that guy. All of that. The whole spiel in the comments.
Bro, you should wear a shirt that says "Follow me at SMCK40." Real big on the chest.
That's a very good idea, Euro.
No, Euro. Trust me. Give me 4 to 6 months.
Bro, do that now. That picture will be circulating in 4 to 6 months too.
No, because I don't want to pay. I don't want any clout from anything other than myself. And when I say
that is you, what are you talking about?
You could put my at on your shirt then.
No, I don't want the companies to get paid.
Besides Players Choice Shows app.
No, I'm happy that I finally get to start advertising for the show during the summer.
You know what though, bro? We should. Since we're on this topic, we should start talking about Bad Bunny.
No.
Which one is the one? Which one is the chick that?
Euro, I'm gonna personally call you.
Crazy.
Euro, I'm gonna personally call you either today or tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell you my big idea. I'm not dealing with these guys anymore.
All right. So no OnlyFans. Got it.
We're doing OnlyFans?
Yeah, we're going exclusively to OnlyFans.
I like this.
I'm creating something big, and JD thought of the name. I'm actually proud of him. When my wife signed off on it, I was like, I guess it is a good name.
Fire, man.
There's only
definitely call me. I want to hear about this.
I'm pretty dumb normally, but there's sometimes that I'm brilliant. And there's some things I'm good
You're
at.
always brilliant.
But
I just underplay it so I can seem smarter.
We got a couple super chats. Aaron Butta.
Look at J Simp Patreon. No Patreon.
It's a name already.
No. He's saying like
trying to figure out what
I would
we're
never
doing.
do that.
Aaron Butta said No Hoodie Mars is back versus Shaq Bayless. Jordan Eugene.
Yo, I didn't even know how many people hated me until that Larry Bird thing popped up, and so many people agree with me. But I've seen the people that actually hate me, and I hate all of them.
That's how it felt under KD over Braun thing under the place every day, and it was like, oh, you stupid, your friend, you love his penis.
Yo, I didn't know we were that popping on Instagram. I'm not gonna lie, because that platform makes us $0. So I was just like, oh my God.
Yo, have you been on mine? That shit crazy. No, anytime I post a Player's Choice clip, it goes through the roof, man. It's crazy.
Euro gets more than Player's Choice does when
it's weird.
He posts,
but I haven't posted in a minute.
So
Euro's a good guy. That's why.
He's got a nice algorithm going over there. Like literally, he clears 10K every time he posts, and I'm sitting.
Yo,
over
I know
here
you guys
struggling.
haven't heard the story of me and Euro. Sorry, JD, to cut you off. I'm just in one of those moods. But you never heard the story of me and Euro when we actually met. He was actually poking fun at me heavily.
That's
He
cap.
made like
That's
content.
cap.
Who did
That's
you
cap.
meet poking fun at you?
That's cap.
Euro was, and the fact that he's saying this cap is crazy.
No, I'm saying Dub
Tell the
didn't
whole
agree
story.
with you, and Mars didn't agree with you. Also, look at them just sitting here.
Euro,
I don't
Euro,
even-
I
I don't
have
even
the
know.
videos.
I have
even
no
know this
idea what's
little
going
I
on.
have the video too. What do you mean? I just recently, like probably like a month ago, 2 months ago, I sent it to you and JD. It's like, yo, remember this shit?
JD also has the videos. You're right, but
Yeah.
Euro was kind of making fun of my game. It was last season in the EuroLeague, and
Oh my
they were
god.
funny. They were actually really funny, and I was like, "Yo, you do this all the time? Like, is this your thing?" And then I
Yeah.
seen like his Euro and Hezzy show, which should be revived because it's actually great content. It's a really good watch.
Are you
It's
talking
probably
about
second under
the
places.
they wildin' segments?
No, just like the whole Euro and Hezzy show was like, and it was a great experience. Like you put a lot of time and thought into it, so I appreciated it. And then the fact that you're on this show, everything comes full circle because you work with Buckets, you work with Wave, and I'm just like, how did we even get Euro on this show like regularly? It's actually
Yeah.
it's unheard of. That's what
Because
we're the
I'm a
best
believer,
pod.
man. I saw the, you know what I mean? I saw the lineup, man. I saw, JD, I saw Dub, I saw Ron, I saw Dell. I was like, oh, this shit is nice. And then Mars came in the mix. I was like, this is fire.
You came in during the After Dark era, right?
I don't know. I think it was like in the
After
70s.
Dark era.
It was in the 70s. Like I think I fully got on at like episode 77, but I was invited as a guest probably like 3 or 4 times before that.
The
Yeah,
12
right.
a.m. shows was crazy.
12 a.m. shows was amazing.
I
I
see in
think
the
that
chat,
is when
yeah,
you
After
came
Dark was
around.
crazy. I see Euro underrated in the chat. Euro's very underrated, and Mars is very overrated.
Yo, we
I
got.
don't know.
We
Why
have-
am I
I'm just
being
kidding, Mars. I
pissed?
love
Why
you,
am I
Mars.
getting
I'm just
straight
kidding.
to?
I'm
We
just
have
kidding,
some
Mars. I just
great
missed you.
super
I just
chats in
missed
here.
you.
Jordan Eugene's.
Thank you, George Brooks.
Jordan,
Go ahead. I told you I'm Chad Dell today.
donated through the super chat. Said, "Hey Marv, nasty guy here. Wilt top 10 and Jimmy Butler over 80." I think he meant Mars. Charlie donated through super chat. Dub, dominancy is not a word. Real question. Where do each of you have Luka ranked this season?
Wait, dominancy.
I
When
didn't
did I
want
say
to talk
dominance?
hoop, and I didn't want to talk hoop so early. But if we're gonna get into
No,
it,
I mean,
if
we can.
everybody
We
votes
can.
to talk about
We
it.
can
Hey,
get to
Jay
it, but
Sim,
we can.
Simp, DM me right now, Simp.
But what was this question? I got stuck on the dominancy thing because I've never said that.
Dale, can I tell you what B said?
Sure. Listen, B, listen. If you know how to parlay the Olympia, those fans, who's doing her Gramp sitting on that?
I hate
sitting
my
on-
wife's rollout. I hate my
on
wife's social
that
It's
media
pretty
rollout.
fire.
Hold on, let me
Listen,
check it out. Let me check it out.
Listen,
On
B,
Instagram?
I'm like,
She
like,
grills me about everything that doesn't matter. I get grilled about. I'm just like, that's what you care about. But it's crazy.
Yeah.
But I will say this. So I'm like, we had the game yesterday. I had 1 point.
yo, Gabe, you do the same thing as well. Go ahead, Shaq.
So I had 1 point. And to me, I was very happy because I'm like, okay, the season's ending. We're about to sweep our rivals. Like, that's everything. And I go to her and I'm like, yo, you cool with me, like, with letting, like, not letting, but like champing other people, scoring and killing? Like, in the rivalry, Dale, it's like a big rivalry. So if you get off, you're like forever etched in Greece
Right.
history.
Of course, yeah.
So I'm like,
In the lore.
yeah. And I'm like, I've had my run. I'm disturbingly famous in Greece. I'm like,
Right.
I don't need to do
no,
anything more.
understandably so, right.
And she's hating on me championing other people. And I'm like, she's like, game 3, like, save the best for last. You better show up and show out. I'm like, I just want to go home and see my family, my
Right.
son. I shouldn't
Right.
have these expectations, but that's my wife. I guess she's my biggest fan. So no knock, but I just wanted to say that. And also, I hate her social media rollout. It's really,
So game 3, you have to
Yeah, the
like
I'm
social
envious.
media rollout
13,
is-
I don't wanna do
13,
that.
but looks like 25.
Yeah, and I'm
Right.
like, I'm just so ready to just be in the States, just eat a glizzy, pause, just eat
Nah,
Chinese
no pause.
food.
No pause anymore. No pause anymore.
I mean, eating
Nah,
a
do what
glizzy,
you
you
want.
gotta pause that. Yeah, like eating a glizzy.
Robert
is
Allen, yes,
crazy.
I have.
If you
Him
like
and
eating-
Catino Mobley.
If you like eating glizzies, you like eating glizzies, girl, bro. Own up to
I
that.
love glizzies, and I got made
There we
fun
go.
of for liking hot dogs. That's what a
What?
glizzy is.
You like that shit. I got you.
Really?
I do like. You're not gonna tell me that hot dogs aren't crazy.
Wait, why is somebody making
They're
fun of
elite.
you for liking hot dogs?
Hot dogs underrated
mean,
for real.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
very
but eating a
underrated.
hot dog is
And
wild.
also, that's what Dub got at the Sixers game we went to.
But
did.
also,
got a
not all hot dogs are
Yes.
equal.
For
Let me
sure
say
did.
that. I feel like
Oh,
the
for
spectrum
sure.
Pause,
of
what?
No,
Not
no,
all
for
hot
sure.
dogs are
For
equal?
sure. There's some
Hey,
yes.
No.
some poopy
I'm
hot
not
dogs.
pausing nothing, bro.
No, you're not on it. You should, because you are also a Bronx, like from
I
But-
know, man, but it used to be so crazy. I remember, like, it's almost
No,
like,
you were in the era of it.
oh my god, when that shit first took off,
You couldn't sneeze.
it was you couldn't do nothing, bro.
Hey, yo,
Listen, man, we
Hachu.
was at halftime. He's like, yo, man, you got to D up. And like, yo, pause. Like when the coach is there and everything, like, we getting smacked by like 20 at half. Like coaches in our ass, pause. Like it was just all kinds of crazy shit. It was like, yo, man, we need to stop. We need to cut this out. And
When
then
did this pause thing like really get big? 'Cause
Cameron started this.
Damn,
He started with
damn.
the no homo, and then
Mhm.
people was like, yo, that's a little bit offensive. And then people started switching to like, people tried to find something. You know what I mean? They started to say like, no Starburst, no Jolly Rancher, no like whatever, anything like rainbow color. And then
Jolly
it went
Rancher
to,
has to be the greatest candy of all time.
it was
Not
crazy.
even
brought it
close.
up.
Okay, so it was like 6 requests in my DMs. Just followed all you guys back, except one person.
Hold up, man.
Augustine Caroma. He said he's on the live. You have 0 posts. Why would I
hate
what am I
following
following? just asking you seriously. You have 0 posts, my friend. I'm just saying, like,
Hold on, wait.
I'm gonna
I have
follow
a
to see
demon following
nothing.
me.
Do you post?
Hold on. You guys know this demon.
You don't have
All
a,
of you know
a
this
picture.
demon.
I know exactly who
That's
you're
all I'm
talking about too. Shaq, are you talking about the
Yeah,
guy
no,
who was coming
he-
for Dell's throat?
Yeah, Sammy.
yo.
Sammy.
My
Sammy, me- Hold on, wait, pause. Me and Sammy started off such good friends. I slandered LeBron one episode where I really didn't even slander him. And now he's just like sending me all these posts. Sammy, I love you. We were friends.
So
you need to take
Sammy,
that to-
could you send it to me so we could go back
He's
and forth?
already
'Cause I
sent
would
it. You
debate
probably
Dell, I
blocked him.
think you blocked him.
You probably blocked him. Like Sammy is like next level.
Oh, it's the one that's blocked from even writing in the chat.
Yeah.
Sammy, if you
Sammy's
can
a
hear
demon.
this, you're blocked from our
I
YouTube
mean,
chat
it's
as well.
a demon, bro. That kid.
Only because you're not realistic. It's like you're too invested, and we as
Yeah.
a panel people, we think you're like 11 years old. Just saying.
But he's
What's his-
Sammy.
I don't even know
I
who you're
have-
talking about.
Yes,
I
you
have
I
maybe
showed you.
25 messages
Euro.
of Sammy.
Oh, the
I
screenshots
like
you
half
sent.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sammy's
yeah,
a demon.
yeah.
Sammy is a demon. Sammy, I love you. You can keep messaging me, but like the LeBron love, it's borderline delusional. But it's cool though. He loves Super Kurt. I know he does. Super Kurt's nasty.
Oh my
Yeah, some
Yo,
you
I
had,
address Super
you had
Kurt.
some cool guests last time, but one that looked like what was it? One looked like Ed Davis. He was kind of cool.
Ed Davis. Wow.
That was a long time ago.
Wes,
No, last show.
Wes,
Talking about Stranger
I don't
Things.
know
He
the
looked like
name.
Ed Davis. I just went straight to Ed Sheeran. I was thinking about Ed Sheeran. I don't know.
No,
why.
that's JD. JD, yo, bro.
Mars.
Mars
Yes.
didn't say
You're
nothing.
sitting pretty over there. Yeah,
Right,
you're sitting
yeah.
pretty over there because
Fresh-
You
Warriors
guys,
up
you guys
3-2.
have been talking about stuff. I've just been letting you guys.
Mars
talk.
like,
haven't
I
actually-
only talk about basketball over here.
You're right. Look like
Mar-
Shaq on
Mars,
That's what I'm
the
here for. I mean,
Mars.
I don't know. nothing
Mars,
about
how do you
Instagram,
like winning
Yo,
the
Facebook.
send a-
championship in one of
send
the
a,
weakest eras of all time?
Huh?
the DM so I could know who it is because I'm not scrolling through all those
can't.
guys. I'm sorry.
I'm not. I like. If you type in SAMI, it will pop up. I don't want to say his last name. Out of
Shaq,
respect.
No. He's Shaq. I blocked him. Sammy's blocked from mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sammy, I blocked him.
Oh, you-
Only because
okay,
he doesn't have like people could have their feelings, but his tone is a disrespectful
different.
tone
It's
when no one
crazy.
is
Yeah.
being disrespectful. So
I
that's
sent it.
why
I
it's
sent
like,
it.
yeah,
It's
like,
crazy.
I won't see it
He pretty
because
much.
I blocked him. He would like tell me to probably SMD. He's one of those. I get that's where
Mhm.
he's headed, and he's like 12. So it's like Sammy, like I don't want
He's
to.
not 12. I think he's approaching
That's not
30.
his picture, Shaq. He's probably.
That's
There's
his
no
burner.
way. there's
Oh
no way
yeah, I remember this dude.
It's no
Don't
way
break my heart
someone
like that.
is waking up, right? And feeling that invested as a grown-ass man and not getting paid to do so. It's a
He has
kid. It
5
has
followers
to be.
and he's following 64. And I'm this whole time
not
I've
gonna
never
lie,
clicked on the
Del.
profile. I just
I'm
took him
not
at
gonna
face
lie,
value.
Del.
I'm
There's a lot
nasty.
of
What an
there's a
honor
lot
to
of
be one of the
weird-ass people
64.
out in the world, bro. That be
Not
doing
like
shit
that.
like
Yo,
that.
Dub,
Dub.
you'll understand me
Nah, Dub.
if you conversate with him, Dub. It's really a different feel. Like, I go back and forth with
It's
anyone
crazy.
talking
It's like-
basketball. They understand back and forth. It's cool. But him, it's like no BS. It's like I woke up one morning, he woke up the same morning, and he walked in his bedroom, and I'm with his mom.
Yeah.
Now I hate him for life.
He was
It's some of the craziest things in words I've. Even my sister send it to me like, "Yo, what's wrong with your boy?"
yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Wait, let's
Okay.
get All In It podcast. They said, what streaming platform are you guys on? What streaming platform are you guys on? Let's get them some free pub because that's what we do here. But JD, really quick, I don't understand why people have 0 followers. And the one that I hate the most, and this is what I've been telling my teammates all year long. I'm on Instagram. No females even bother. And it upsets me. I'm on my Aisha Curry type tip. I feel like I should be approached by more females, and I get nothing. No messages, no private messages.
that blue check ain't
They'll-
working.
they'll
I
for
mean,
you.
they may like something.
maybe it's because B has in her bio model turned gangster, so they don't want to test
Shaq,
that.
that's
I mean,
crazy.
My,
That's
my wife is on a lot of
which-
pictures.
Which is
I'm working
pretty
on it.
crazy of B. If that's really her bio, never looked at B bio. But if it says model turned gangsters, like
I just saw that. That's why.
it's some racial undertone. But we'll get into it.
Yeah, but of course, I approved it. Like she's not,
I'm with
I seen
Shaq.
it and I
I'm
was
with
like-
Shaq Daddy now. So it's like
But-
I could get this off.
I don't understand how I'm in Greece. I see what everybody else is dealing with, like all the single guys around me. And I'm like, it's no way you guys are getting this much action and I'm getting nothing. That's impossible. I'll get like the fake accounts and I play with them. Somebody actually told me, I hope you tear your ACL next game. And I replied
Wow.
back, I said, me too.
Wow. Yeah, Greece was fun. They have some of the good fans out there for the good and the bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
I witnessed that on the sidelines, man. I was Dunson had his wedding in Athens,
Yes, he did.
and
Yes, he did.
I was there. It was fucking epic. It was crazy.
They're
Crazy.
not Colombia with the Yanks though.
No, not that,
Colombia.
but they
Like,
are very
every
friendly.
woman out there got the Yanks. Like, whoa.
Yo, this really
all
might be
get it
PC
done.
uncut today. Screw it. Why not?
My life is so boring. It's crazy.
It's,
Like in that sector.
Okay, after
I'm
y'all
so
win the
regular.
chip,
It's
that
unbelievable.
one Sunday, go to Lohan.
I don't go anywhere without my wife because I don't feel comfortable. I feel like I'll throw everything back.
Shaq, let it
Yo, you
go,
be
man.
you be
Wait, you about to
partying in
throw it
like
back?
what's that section of like by the beach? It's called like Glifada or some shit like that.
Glifada, it is
Manny,
Glifada.
do you
But
go
it's-
there?
Yeah, it's a bunch of restaurants, but I go everywhere with my wife because I'm scared of myself.
But the restaurants that turn up at night, it's like a beach club, like that restaurant, and then after a certain hour, it just turns into a club on the beach.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
just
there's
crazy.
a spot called
Mhm.
Well,
Lohan.
Nalu is like that. Nalu is
But that's
kind of like
downtown.
that.
Nalu, that's the spot, man.
Yeah,
We
I
was there.
just
That
at
was
Nalu
crazy.
today.
yeah.
I was just at Nalu today. It was actually quite crazy, but then I look
Great
over my
brunch.
wife. She gives me that smirk, and she's just like, "It's crazy." I actually encourage everybody to go everywhere with your wife. It's 100% preventable of ruining your life.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree with that. That's
Yeah.
why
I'll
you.
ruin
Yeah.
it. I'll ruin it easy.
Damn.
You'll be like,
I'm
Shaq.
yo, why
ashamed.
you
Just let
ain't,
it-
why
That's
you
why
and
you
your
should be
lady
fun.
never go on
letting your life
vacations?
go.
I'm like, she lived in Greece.
Mm-hmm.
What
All
vacation?
my teammates.
She lived in Greece, visited everywhere I ever played, went to
You've seen the world.
Mykonos, Santorini, and all this little 1-2 island.
Played poker at
Overrated.
Gaziantep until
Overrated.
6 in the morning.
Yeah, like
Mykonos,
right.
Santorini, overrated.
Mhm.
In my
Great.
opinion.
And that,
The
Euro, that's
pool,
true.
that hotel is amazing though. Tagu,
I don't know. I've been
I
there.
stayed at the Tagu when I went there, and it's
I'm like an Airbnb type of person.
Me too. But I remember those pictures, Dale. That was actually amazing. You were with JT. I remember that.
yes, I was.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah, that
Yo,
was a good time. for
Mars
sure.
is killing me, bro.
Mars is ready for the show to end.
Yeah, I don't get like people want me to talk. I have nothing to say. I don't know nothing about.
Talk
riots.
about
Mars, do
London
you have
Bridge and when
any
it fell down.
No,
Talk
no.
about when London Bridge fell down. Where were you?
Mars, do you
Bro,
have any?
hold on, listen, man. I just seen Hennessy. Dub, you will appreciate this. Hennessy just put up a floating basketball court in the Thames. Did you see that, Mars?
Yo, speaking of
What?
Hennessy, hold on, wait.
Dub,
Speaking of
yeah,
Hennessy,
no,
I
Dub,
don't
you're
know
right.
anything.
Dub,
There's
Dub,
a
you're right.
branded court. It's like a boat, and it's floating up and down the Thames, like through London, like back and forth, and people are playing on that shit.
That's fire. But speaking
Very.
of Hennessy,
Okay,
I
Dub,
still need
Dub,
mod
don't do
from
this.
you,
Dub,
bro.
don't do this.
Shaq,
Dub,
you're good.
don't do
No,
this.
you're good.
Okay,
good.
okay,
I know
all
you're
right,
good because
okay,
you've been trying.
all right,
I got you.
okay,
Hero, I
okay,
still need my
all right,
bottle
thank you.
from you.
Dog, did you not? I sent you. All right, man. Give me your Cash App right now, bro.
The care
yeah.
package that I would not pay Dub on Cash App
Because
because I
I
don't know where
asked
the
you-
money's gonna go. So I'm buying the alcohol for him, and he knows this. I've tried
Well-
multiple times. They accused me of identity theft.
Nah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Shaq definitely.
But I got you though. I
Shaq-
got you.
Dub, send me however you want me to send you the money. Send me a DM and I'll send it to you. But I did send that to you like what? Like after like I was supposed to be due for it and you never responded.
Wait, what you said to me?
In the group chat, I was like, send me your Cash App so I can send you the money for the, you know what I mean?
Oh,
What
I
bet
never
did
seen
y'all
that.
make?
I never seen that, but I'll send you my Cash App now.
Hey,
Uh,
guys,
Do you have
guys
any
in the
female
chat,
interests?
Dub has COVID.
Oh
Does
yeah,
he
I
wanna
do
go-
have COVID.
He want to go party hardy all
Looks
night
like
with
it.
his other friends. Now he want to fake a COVID laugh. This whole time you didn't laugh. You look healthy and not. Forget it. Don't send your praises. Dub's a
Ah, wait,
scam.
what are you talking about, bro? I
Dub
just
scam
called.
fire.
Go ahead, JD. You got it. Okay, let
my
Mars
God.
in the
Mars,
show.
Mars, do you have any female interests? I've been wondering this for months, actually.
Basketball is life.
Basketball is life.
fire.
Mars,
we
Mars,
don't
you know-
judge
to the game.
Guys,
though.
we
You can be
don't
honest
judge
with us.
here. I've seen him. I watched a movie last night. Fell asleep on the movie. Great movie. Came to kind of feel right now. My favorite part of the movie was when he goes, "Yo, answer me this question right now. Are you a virgin?"
Oh,
No, don't
I watched
answer
40-Year-Old
that.
Virgin last night.
Dell,
Movie.
no, you don't have to.
marriage.
Dell, it's Mars. You won't have to answer that. Dell, you're
Damn,
being
Dell.
completely nasty, bro.
Dell's
I'm being
going
nasty.
crazy.
If Mars is 17 years old, bro.
What you mean?
Yeah, like
I
I was
lost my
7.
virginity when I
Now we're
was
getting
20.
nasty. I was
you
17.
serious?
Yes.
I was 17.
Mars
I
is
think-
18.
I thought
You're
this- I
18.
thought
Mars
Yeah,
is
I thought
Well,
19.
I still
I was
lost it
like
when I was
12
20.
or like
I'm lying.
11
I
or
was,
some shit.
I'm lying. I was 14, but
Yeah, I'm about to
Mars
say,
so-
bro. Come on.
Bro, this
I'm
show
just,
is
I'm just
off
here
the
to
rails.
talk about basketball.
We know, Mars.
Yeah, bro. Wow,
Speak,
Dell.
hold on. Speaking of movies,
Wow.
though, y'all seen Hustle?
Yes.
I
I
seen it.
heard about
No,
that.
don't say
That's
anything
with
about it.
Adam
Don't say
Sandler,
anything
right?
about it. Don't
It's
say
not-
anything about it.
I'm gonna say one thing though. I love everything about the movie except the ending. But I love how everything was portrayed, how it was showed. Like I love everything about the movie, just not the ending.
Damn,
but
I'm-
it was dope.
I don't.
I
It
kind of
wa-
want
it
to
was
talk.
dope
I don't
to
wanna
me.
watch
I want
it.
to. I want to talk to you about like how you think it should have ended, but we shouldn't.
You can't because I'm waiting for a perfect time to watch it because I feel like my wife, like,
It's good.
Have y'all seen?
she always
have
asking
you-
about Mike James, and I'm like,
It's good.
this
Y'all
would be
was
the icing
in
on the
it.
cake.
He was in
And
it.
they
Yeah, I
met each
saw
other,
it.
yeah, and they met each other, and Mike was a little friendly, and I'm just like, let me give this some time to die.
Like I could have
a couple more weeks maybe.
the way I work out, that's where they did all the tryouts and whatever the case. But I had just left. I was gonna go to like play in the pickup.
Nice.
It's going Shaq, you're gonna watch that and see a lot of people you know.
Oh yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
that's a lot.
everybody in the EuroLeague's in there. They got like
Yeah.
both
Scariolo,
the
yeah, Sergio's
Oriola, all the Hernan Gomez, JC was in it.
Yeah.
no, it's a good depiction for sure.
I hated the trailer. No, I actually loved the trailer. I just hated everything Mike James did. And actually, I was just talking to Mike James a couple of days ago. He said he wants to come on the pod.
It's nice.
Fire. We can
The
get a
basketball
we can
part
get
of
a
the pod
movie.
we're having
We get a
today.
movie star on the show.
I didn't clarify that. I was just gonna throw him in here.
Nice, man. I would love that.
All right, let me get to these super chats. All right, back to this one from Charlie. Where do each of you have Luka ranked this season? He put in parentheses top 5 question mark. And then he says
We actually
after
it's
the
on
season.
doc.
Joel, Jokic, Giannis, Bron, and KD. I gotta check on my cat.
The Luka for sure is top 10 easily. Top 5, no way. No way.
You said top 5, no way?
No way. Come on. We got Giannis, Jokic, KD, Bron, Steph. I'm not Luka, you're not cracking that for anything. I'm sorry. Bron would have went further with your team.
You guys did it. Oh, the dude on the chat. That's what he also had his top 10. And he did something. He said Bron was number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said Euro asked him a question about it. He did a KD take where KD went low on his list because of his 4 games against what's the name, and he couldn't, and he still didn't answer your question. He's like, how can you just change it based on just one game for someone that been
You're talking about Super Kurt, the one with the red hair.
last show.
Yeah.
And his answer I didn't get. He kind of swindled out of that one quick. And I wanted to ask him the same thing, and then he said Bron and his numbers and all this stuff when it's weird to me. Like I said, I didn't think Bron was playing to lose, but I don't like when people compare this LeBron James and just look at his number compared to what. It's like hidden. Like and none of the stats is like what you call it again, Shaq? Empty stats. But it's like the praise it. Yeah, like it was a crazy praise Kurt was doing, and you asked a perfect question. He said like 2 words and just went to something else.
Bro, who started empty stats?
Shaq.
Like that phrase.
I did.
No, I mean, like,
did
you get it from somewhere, or is that actually you? Because I feel like I'm hearing that shit outside of the Player's Choice universe.
Max
I told you everybody's copying
I've
everything.
never heard
it's a
Max
known
Kellerman
fact.
say
Oh,
empty
and
stats.
listen, man, I work in that
Max
space. I know that for sure.
Max Kellerman
Yeah,
never
it's
said
nasty.
empty stats, but Max Kellerman did allude when he was talking about Devin Booker that the numbers that he was putting up is meaningless and that it couldn't, like, he didn't know if it could contribute to a winning team. And then people
Max.
kind of evolved that to empty stats. But Max Kellerman was the first person that I seen to start that little, your stats.
Yeah, I've heard of
shit
empty stats, but it wasn't like as big as it is now. Like I see empty stats everywhere. And empty stats has been a thing on this show. And I know we're influencing the NBA world, regardless of if people want to give us credit or not. Millions of people see us every week. Humble brag.
Fire. Is Max still on TV? I know
Yeah,
he
he
still
has his
works.
own show in the morning. Yeah, him, Jason Williams.
I don't see
and
none of
Keyshawn,
that. My
and
YouTube
Keyshawn
algorithm,
Johnson. It's like
my
7 a.m.
algorithm
It's
is
7
like, yeah,
a.m.
nah.
Yeah.
That's
Mine's
crazy,
Undisputed-
man.
Undisputed
You know,
Us
me too,
and-
bro. They basically excommunicated this man. Like, that's
I
crazy.
hate
Just
that.
because Stephen A didn't want to spar with this man no more. Like,
Yeah.
that's insane.
And I hate JJ Redick.
Him how?
I hate
Why do you
because
hate-
they
Wait,
are
what? Wait,
because they're pumping
Shaq,
up.
let's go. Why do you hate JJ Redick?
I hate how much they're pumping up JJ Redick, but they want to silence Max. I don't agree with that.
JJ
What?
Redick is saying real takes. Max is saying
No. In your opinion, he's
I
saying
would
real
pick-
takes, but if
I
you
would
act
pick Andre Iguodala to take the last shot.
Okay,
if
let's do
Steph
this.
Curry's wide open.
okay. JJ sounds like intellectual because he played basketball. Like I get it, I love it. Okay, whoop de woo, it's a big thing. But he literally said that they were playing against plumbers and firemen, and he
said
did
that
not.
one thing. What was wrong with that?
No, that's a big thing. That if anybody else says it, we get crucified.
Not true.
That's not.
Not when
That's
he's
not-
talking
I literally
about
can-
guys in the
I said it.
60s.
No,
They're
JD,
talking about the
wait,
50s and
JD.
60s.
I've said okay. Go back on TikTok on any of my
You
takes
said
when I
it
said they were.
about
It was
MJ.
really early. It was
Yeah, yeah.
really early.
Right. And Shaq, I remember
MJ was kinda playing.
you said it about MJ, who's playing
He
against
said it about the 60s.
Magic Johnson. He's talking about the 60s. Jay Smith.
I don't care
when
what.
did-
But
when
then he
was
took it
basketball
back though.
invented, Mars?
But hold on, wait. Then he took it back. He was like, everybody has second jobs on the show with CJ McCullough. I'm like, JD, you can't stand in here with the heat. You come in here with these articulate takes, knowing that Stephen A is here to entertain, and you try to make a clown out of him. I don't like it.
Stephen A.
Articulate
loves to make
podcast.
clowns out of people that come on the show too, though.
Yeah.
Shaq,
So like,
I
he
don't
can't
think-
cry wolf, and I don't know why you coming
So
to
what's the
this. Sounded like
smartest
you
thing
defended
that you've
Stephen
heard
A.
JJ say? No. What's the smartest thing you heard JJ say? I'm here for it.
Jay-Z had one bad take. I think it was recent. It was about
He has
but
simple
it's-
takes, and because he's JJ Redick, we love it. But Tell me the take
No.
that JJ said.
Okay, stop.
Unbelievable.
The issue is not JJ. JJ is quote unquote being forced to talk about issues that aren't actually issues. You know what I'm saying?
What is
It's
he
the
saying?
producers
What is he
that
saying?
put up
I want to hear.
put something on the doc. What I'm saying
Very
is
true.
this.
Very true.
Just
Euro.
like Mars,
That's a
dog.
good point.
If we talking about Greece, Mars is sitting there because he had never been to Greece. He don't know what like. Why the fuck would he say something about a topic that he has no connection to? Right? That's why he's sitting there. JJ, the seat that he's taking on whatever show that he's on, he's not. You know what I mean? They're not having him on there just to be a spectator. They want to hear his voice. So now he has to have an opinion on shit that he has no opinion on. And so of course some of this shit is going to be garbage. But that's just the nature of the business.
Okay, I can agree with that, Europe. And if that's the nature of the business, I agree with that. But it's also for Stephen A. too. So I don't like when him and CJ come on and CJ calling Stephen A. basically Uncle Tom. That's what he was alluding to. He didn't say it.
Everyone has called
but
that before.
that's
Shaq,
because
you
of the
might have
history
said
that
on
Stephen
this
A.
show.
had.
You might have said that on the show before, Shaq.
Because Stephen A. has a history of
I'd
that.
probably get called Uncle Tom in the TikTok comments. I actually embrace the hate.
I don't know, but I don't think JJ be talking out of his ass or saying anything like.
What does he do that's so amazing? I've also listened to his podcast. I'm not impressed.
Yeah,
but I'm ultimate hater.
To me, JJ brings the player's perspective the clearest and the cleanest, because of course you can have Patrick Beverley on there, like you can clearly see his agenda.
Let's start there.
Fine.
I'll cook JJ.
But
all he does is go and read his comments. All he does is go and read the comments and say, "Hey, I'm gonna agree with you." He never goes off on a cliff, and I know he doesn't feel that way. I'll cook JJ.
Why would he go off on a cliff if you don't feel anything he said? It's really simple takes that you just have to understand from your own perspective, and that's it.
What's simple? He said Giannis was in top 3. I hate JJ. Now that we're here, I hate JJ. Why is Giannis not top 3?
Shaq, did you watch that whole clip? He didn't say that. Bro. I watched that whole episode.
He alluded. He alluded. Who's better, JJ or Draymond? Hate them both, but we're here.
They're both good people to be in the media circle, and that's that.
No, if they both came on Player's Choice.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
No, because this is the real arena, and that's why I don't respect what they do, because they go on with narratives. They have docs that are, and that's why Player's Choice is so different from every other community, because you can't just come in here and just, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say that. No, we're gonna press you, and we're gonna press you 24/7. We have Mars with the stats. We have Dell with insane memory. We have Euro with the articulation. We have Dub with. Dub, I love
with
you,
the
Dub.
bias.
Like Dub, in your bias, like Dub, you're like that.
Do y'all think Dub is biased?
I'm not.
No, I'm just talking shit.
Okay, that was a great pun though.
I think Dub's greatest asset is like he keeps everybody like honest. You know what I mean? Like he's quick to be like, oh, hold up now. You know what I'm saying? So I'll fuck with that.
I never will allow Dre and JJ on this show, by the way.
What?
Unless they ask, but I'm not looking for it.
He's not being true. That's not true. We're not doing that.
I said unless they ask, I would never approach them to say him, because people are saying Shaq's about to go.
I told you, if I go to the wedding, so as you guys may know or don't know, who cares? I care. Look, so I got invited to Draymond. I got invited to Draymond's wedding, and if we go, my fiance is pregnant. We don't know how she'll be feeling. If she have the baby, who knows? Whatever. I care. Listen, I would go live. I don't know how the YouTube link. I would literally go live from Player's Choice page and ask all the guests their question. Hey, Steph, how did you feel after Game 5? This is how it's gonna go. Me there after I do's or at the reception, whichever one, it's going to happen. Unless high profile people, they do this thing where they, hey, put your phone away.
Yeah, there's no way phones will be allowed.
Draymond is a part of new media, so media is gonna be there. You're not gonna do that.
If he doesn't let you get your phone out there and he's claiming new media, I'm off him.
Bro, I would understand it. They're cutting loose. It's not like they're not there to be in front of cameras. They're there to.
I can rank my top 3 analysts right now. Stephen A, Shannon Sharp, Skip Bayless. I don't trust anybody from. I don't trust any players.
Mine is
just saying what they're.
JJ Redick.
What?
JJ
Redick can't be. Dell. Okay,
Chris Broussard. I like Chris Broussard lately.
I like Chris. I like Chris.
He wilding sometimes too.
He do be wilding, but if someone could wilding, I could understand why they're wild. Is fine. Some of the stuff Skip Bayless, Nick Wright, and Mad Dog Max say is probably some of the most ridiculous statements I've ever heard. So
I don't know
got-
why
I mean,
people
to
hate
me,
on
it's just
Skip.
a
He's
problem.
a very good analyst.
To me, the problem is that these guys talk all sports. Like, do you know, like, in order for
Right,
you
that's true.
to
That's a
sound
fact.
smart,
Mhm.
in order for you to sound smart, you have to, like, you know, just like that's why they have JJ on there and shit like that, right? Because he's been playing
He doesn't
basketball
sound
since he was a
smart.
toddler.
He just says what.
That's a
he
good
just says
Okay,
point.
what Mars
that's
says.
you.
He
But what I'm
hates
saying
They
is,
know
like, he's been
baseball,
around the game,
PGA.
and I'm just like, bro, how is this possible?
That's
How do
so
you know?
dope.
Euro,
every,
what
like,
does he
how do you
say
know-
that's smart? What does he say
I'm
that's
not-
smart? Tell
I'm
me
off-
JJ's
I'm off
best take
JJ,
right now.
whatever. I'm off JJ, whatever. It
I'll
doesn't
answer
matter.
that
My bad.
question after you're finished, Shaq.
Okay.
I'm
It's
just
no
saying,
way JJ's better than Shannon Sharp.
I'm
It's
just saying,
impossible.
it's no way. There's no way that whoever you want to say knows about boxing, golfing, football, baseball, basketball, and makes sense. Like, you are a decathlete of the mind. How the fuck does
No,
that even
they
work?
rarely touch on those other. They just have to do
No,
it.
no,
Just
because
No,
because.
no,
it's the time.
Stephen
They're
A. be
just
in there.
They're just in the NBA finals.
Ron
space
is
now.
well versed on every sport.
So
You
let
can
me-
ask him about any sport. He's extremely versed.
Not
That's-
Ron. The
I
leader
look
of
up to
Ron's
Ron.
Don. Anyway,
No,
listen,
LeBron's really versed in every single sport.
So,
I'm not even
JJ
I'm
kidding.
about to
Smart,
press him on
it-
bowling then.
you might think
He'll surprise you.
that he's trying to sound smart. But if I ask you a question about something you know, like basketball, which he does know, no matter how you say it, you'll sound like you know what the hell you're talking about. Like, you be sounding smart as hell. Someone watched the show and someone texted me like, Shaq is very good with words. He's very articulate. I'm like, what? I swear to God.
That's just.
I'm like, like, honest.
I
So
mean,
I'm
that's
like,
factual,
oh, okay.
though.
No, okay, right. So by them just watching it, you sound how you sound, and you looking at JJ talk about
How many
whatever,
sports
you
is
like,
too many sports?
You said, how many sports is too many sports? I don't know.
Ron knows 8 easily.
I know a little bit about football, basketball, and golf because I was a huge Tiger Paws fan. His name's Tiger Paws.
Listen, man.
Wow.
But listen, man, we also have to take into account that they have two people working for them, right? They have
Of
a
course,
researcher,
Of course.
and they have the guy that, like, you know, structures, like, you know, like, bro, like, I want to talk about this and that, whatever. They research all the stats and all the, you know what I mean, splits and everything like that.
I
And then they
tried.
spoon feed them to him, and it's like, this is how you got to say it in order for you to make sense. It's
I don't
like a
think that's what
rehearsal. It's like
That
a
job
script
would
that
be
they follow.
miserable.
I
It
don't
is, it
think-
is.
I don't
I
think
That is a
tried to
miserable
that's
job.
what
That
happened.
is.
And if
come on,
that
Dub.
person gets
Stop,
fired,
stop,
if
Dub.
that person gets
Stop,
fired, or
stop.
if they move, like, you
You
best
telling
believe
me-
the guy that Skip, you know, had at ESPN, he's taking him with him when he moves to FS1.
Yeah,
So
no. I tried
No,
to do
the
that with Mars,
FS1
and he
guy
told me
brought
no.
Skip over.
Yeah, because you wanted to make an argument for Giannis as MVP, and you wanted me to get stats for that, which they wouldn't exist.
But Mars, I'm glad that you were just waiting for that. I'm glad that you realized what I was doing. So I was trying to become the next Legend of Winning. I seen Legend of Winning's videos, and I said, Mars can do this. As a matter of fact, anybody can do this. So I went to Mars and I said, hey, Mars, can you give me stats on Giannis winning MVP? And Mars was like, yes and no. And I'm like, all right, Mars, whatever you say, big guy, fuck it. I'm at this point now. Forget it ever happened, but Mars, I'll be texting you soon.
Crazy Rosanero donated through the super chat. Long time no see, Rosanero. Back with the KD jokes. Hey Dell, did you hear about KD's uncle getting crushed by a piano? His funeral was very low key.
You
See
see that because I'm in the chat and I didn't know what that was about. I didn't even. It was the weirdest thing. Thank you for the payment though, but you could.
I hate dark humor. I hate dark humor.
Yeah, that's
Why do you
enough
even
funny
bring
to
that? I
me.
hate
No,
dark humor.
I like dark humor, but I don't get that. Like, is that a joke? Is it a joke? Did his uncle really pass away? I don't like.
It's this guy does this all the time. Like he hasn't done it in a while, but he does this a lot.
Yo,
okay.
you ain't see
Yeah,
you ain't see that one big Twitter account. I don't want to say their names, but they
Yes, I'll be in TBT. Shaq McKee's biggest fan, aka B.
they had made a dark
No way
joke
that's big.
about Kobe's passing.
Did
Did you see that? Yeah, never mind.
Mm.
They fired that guy. They tweeted it. They were like, "Yeah, whoever posted that, he's gone now. Don't worry about it."
Thanks, rated R for sure.
Damn. Jordan Eugene, Mars, great conversation last night, I'm assuming. Much love. LOL, nastiest guy in the Discord. I actually agree with Jordan Eugene. You are the nastiest guy in the Discord, Mars.
Mars is the face of
Me?
Discord.
No,
Mars owns Discord.
Recently, there's been too many casuals coming in Discord, so I think
Oh,
we
I
need to,
like it.
we need
Yo.
to have screening.
Mars is like that bully kid in every movie that like he's the meanest kid, and then people finally start
He
pushing back.
refuses to help me out.
I think I'm pretty nice in the Discord.
Okay.
Mars is an amazing guy.
Yo, when you guys have time, just go into the Discord and look at how Mars talks to
Yeah,
people.
whenever
It's
I go there, I see Mars
crazy.
go crazy. He
It's
say some of
crazy.
these lines, and
Yeah, Mars is a different character in the Discord. He's top left, all the
I'm
way.
pleasant in the Discord.
Oh my Lanta. Loaded 2K donated through the super chat. Mars, Dub, and Dell, y'all weren't here last time, and I want to hear y'all's opinion. Do you guys think Braun joining the Warriors is the same as KD?
oh, this is what someone else also said on the show, because I was happy watching the show. He was like, yeah, man, it might have been Kurt again. He was like, people try to masquerade it as KD going to the Warriors is the same as Braun. It's, to me, the exact same thing, just that one loss to the team before, but whatever the case may be. It's
No,
not
it's
the
not the
same.
same.
Right now, I was going back to Miami, but right now, Braun going there, it wouldn't be the same, only because he didn't lose to them, to people's eyes. You know what I'm saying? But the impact of Braun going there with Clay and Steph, I don't think Draymond would be there, though, because that would be a little, I don't know. I think he'll be a
Draymond
souped
would
up
be there.
Draymond. He would or wouldn't?
Draymond would be there.
Though,
Yeah,
this is where I can take your argument of players versus spectators with rated R's comments. I promise you that Dale is a problem. I've
No,
guarded
he's
this
saying
for a
that to
year.
troll, Shaq. You don't even have to answer that.
All right.
Yeah, don't even. You do not need to get it that bad.
I'm getting worked up. I'm like, listen, I've seen it every day in practice, but all right. I'm gonna let him live.
All right, Mars, we're 50 minutes in. You can finally give an NBA take.
Yeah, LeBron, it's basically the same thing. One of the best players in the world joining a team that is basically a title contender without him. I don't get how it would be worse. I mean, better or worse. I think it's just the same thing. But he's welcome. He's welcome to join. I mean, Wiggins in a first-round pick.
I think it's worse because LeBron James is at the later part of his career, and this is truly like KD is kind of like you could pass on like maybe it wasn't ring chasing, because at the end of the day, I think KD to go into that Warriors team was more important than what people realized. But LeBron going there for his career is like, let me get a couple.
Wait, you
extra
think he'll be
rings
ring
out the door.
chasing?
For LeBron? Of course.
Braun's been ring chasing his whole life then.
Who, LeBron?
Yeah,
Going to Miami.
Yeah,
was
but to the
Yeah.
extent of what it is now, it's a complete
No, but
different
people,
story
this is
because
what
he's
people
already
don't have to.
accomplished.
No, this is what people don't try to understand with Braun. Since the first time he left Cleveland, he's been creating every team with, at the time, some of the top players at their position in the league. With Wade and Bosh at the time. Then he went back for Kyrie and brought who many people viewed at the time a top 2 power forward in the NBA in Kevin Love. Then he went to LA. AD, you're coming here. Pause. So all that is ring chasing. Like, so like even if he go in the Warriors, he's still playing at a level that it wouldn't be viewed as ring chasing. It'll be viewed as LeBron.
He created all of those new type of environments. LeBron James going there at the age of 30, he's like 36, 37 years old right now, right? 36?
37.
So 37. So he's on his way out. Now he's looking at it. Oh, I'm gonna go to the Golden State Warriors where I don't have to do as much because I'm surrounded of Steph and Clay and Draymond. Wiggins possibly could stay there. I'm not sure how the contracts would go. But now it's like, all right, I'm at the later part of my career. I'm gonna collect my rings before I go out. That's him ring chasing to me. This isn't more of him solidifying his legacy. This is more of him just collecting my rings before I'm on my way out.
What's wrong with ring chasing?
I just
think it's
view
worse
it
because KD didn't win. KD wasn't winning before, and then there was a big stigma where the Warriors wasn't going to be Kyrie and LeBron James. So KD going to the Warriors was more of a competitive nature than it would be for LeBron James just going there just to stack up rings.
Let me ask you a question. If Steph and Clay goes to the Lakers, are they ring chasing?
If they go to the Lakers?
Yes.
Possibly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How is it not? You're surrounding
How is it
yourself with.
ring? No, you
You're
gotta
surrounding
understand when you
yourself
say
with
ring
LeBron and
chasing. I
AD.
think of dudes like Karl Malone at the end of his career. You can say Melo this year going to Lakers thinking
Karl
they're
was
gonna be a
nasty.
champion, a
Oh, so you
championship
think
team.
you're talking about coattail?
Right, LeBron is
Mhm.
the top 2 leading scorer in the NBA. If he goes to, he like literally also he's been creating dynamics where it seems like he's going after a ring as well. So if you want to say from that aspect of ring chasing, going on a better team, I agree with you there. But the term ring chasing, it just came to older guys like David West on the Warriors, stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I view too.
So
And I
so
wouldn't
as
say
long
that's
as you
wrong.
as long as
with
you
that.
contribute to the championship,
Right,
it's not
like
ring chasing.
big-
So
I
let me
don't
ask you
think-
this then.
okay.
So let me ask you this then. What if KD had a playoff run like the first round in this playoffs with the Golden State? What Warriors, would that have been a ring chasing scenario?
if they had lost, but in that aspect, I could have like it just even sound where I could have never seen him doing that with that type of squad around him. I get what
No,
you're trying to say.
right. But,
but-
no,
but
just
I
it's a
would-
hypothetical because you're basically now just basing it off of performance, individual performance,
the
like how much you are.
So even if Braun goes on the Warriors, right, and plays bad in the say Braun is at the peak level and play bad in the playoff, I wouldn't say the move is ring chasing. The move wasn't ring chasing for KD as people are saying because he went there and killed. You're basing it just on the playoffs and playing bad in the playoffs. He's still at a
Wait,
level.
but it was ring chasing though.
You said what?
It was ring chasing though.
You're not understanding how I
No,
view ring
I
chasing.
don't care. I don't care how it was ring chasing though.
So Braun, Miami, ring chasing also,
Yes.
and I agree. Yes,
1000%.
all those
Okay,
are ring
okay.
chasing. But when he's saying now Braun going to the Warriors, he's viewing it as I don't view it as David West, like those type of ring chasing.
I don't think that's ring chasing. I think that's having fun. I don't think it's ring chasing. I think
Hold on,
that's
who
why
was
not.
David West ring chasing with?
The Warriors.
27.
He turned out like
Oh,
$13
yeah,
million
yeah.
to go to Warriors for $1 million.
Okay, I remember. I
And
remember.
13 mil back in that day with the plumbers
Exactly,
and firefighters
like-
was probably a bill. $1 billion.
Aaron Butta donated through the super chat. This was back when Euro was talking about the boat with the hoops on it in London. Euro just talking about that yacht in NBA Ballers. I remember that. E. Nolan Sr.
What's NBA Ballers?
It's a basketball, like one-on-one basketball game. It was like PS2 days. NBA Ballers and
fire.
NBA Ballers 2.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
E. Nolan Sr. The Discord's so nasty with the groups they've made, but still entertaining. Season 7. I agree, Nolan. Season 7. Low key Varus. Dell, when you gonna get KD on the show? Feel like that's gonna be the episode. Y'all hit 1 million views.
The boardroom, holla.
Mr. Hale, Dub. Andrew Wiggins isn't a loser no more, huh?
I guess not. Did I ever call Andrew Wiggins a loser?
Packed you up.
Did I?
You
But
have,
did I ever?
believe.
I don't know if I
Yeah.
have. I
I'm
don't
pretty sure
Yeah,
we
you
have.
did. Yeah, you
call
did.
Cat a loser.
Do you guys want to talk about this? I don't know how much you want to get into this, but I at least want to bring it up. Brittany Griner's detention in Russia is extended through at least July 2nd.
I wish she was white.
So someone just DM me, part of a DM thing that's going on. Yo, I know y'all see this before my chat. Could y'all talk about dealing with anxiety? That's something that's big for me. And since y'all perform at a high level all across the world, I thought I'll ask. Shaq, you wanna?
It's many things. If you hit me up, I got YouTube videos that deal with it. The human brain is very complex, and there's simple things that are stigmas in our culture that can really help you, but people call it wussy or sissy or whatever they want to, but anxiety is real. I feel like I dealt with a lot of anxiety when I was playing at Arizona State, coming from a small junior college. The crowds were much different. I'd never been inside of that type of crowd, that type of pressure to perform. But experience, that's the biggest thing. Just getting out there and failing, fucking up.
I never
You get
really
over it.
dealt with anxiety playing basketball. But is that like what, nervous or what is it? Nervous? Like
You just
or
go out there and you have such high expectations for yourself.
Okay,
like you
all
have
right.
a life that you want.
So
And you see it
and-
and you don't perform.
yeah, and then
or
I
you may
knew it
perform.
this way. when I played against Duke my sophomore year at Cameron, and I'm like looking down, I see Coach K, I'm like, damn, like, cause Rhode Island, good D1 school, but you playing against like the man now. Like you playing against the man now. So, and I didn't feel no way. The fans is jumping up and down the whole game with their arms out. I'm looking, I'm like, damn, y'all not tired? Never nervous or nothing. But I do get anxiety when I was a student at school and I have to do like a project and I'm standing in front, all eyes in a big open room and they're looking at me, sweat would just.
Oh yeah. I black out in
Like-
those situations.
Like, and that's the anxiety. But in terms of sports world and basketball and all that stuff, that's honestly the most comfortable place I be at. Like it's just like Shaq knows how the Greece fan get. When we won the championship in Greece in 2018, it was 22,000 people at the championship game versus Monaco. And I'm looking around, I'm like, damn, no nervousness, none of that. Because I guess when you're so comfortable in doing something, everyone's different though. You don't. Like it's like normal to you is where like your safest place, but in the classroom and all that stuff.
That's the point. That's the point, though, right? You have a sanctuary. Like if you're dealing with anxiety and you're unsure about yourself in certain areas, and this also ties into what Shaq said with the experience. You're gonna feel uncomfortable if you don't have experience in something. And experience is not just you doing like practicing over and over again until you get it right. It's also you failing after you've done all this practicing. Failing in a situation when you really need to, and knowing that what you can take something from that, learn from it, and then apply it for the second time around, and see an improvement. You don't have to succeed the second time or the third time or the fourth time, but at the same time, you should improve on the situation. So you just have to find a sanctuary where you can kind of like, make your mind.
Like shift into when you're in that
yeah, what I mean, you have to be able to I mean, I'm not a psychologist and nothing like that, but you have to make sure that you know what mindset to force yourself into in order to come out on top in situations where you're typically not.
Yeah.
And people in the chat saying stop being soft. It's the same.
He's not saying that to us. They're talking. It's a back and forth between two people.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is like, if people are looking at it like Shaq said, are you considered a wussy or whatever, like soft? I mean, it's just a nasty connotation that comes with it. But I don't want
that shit. That shit is whack. That shit is whack.
It is whack. It is whack.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
you gotta understand. Nah, hold on, wait, because you gotta understand like the type of positions that people are set out in. It could be basketball, it could be a podcast, it could be whatever you're going on in your life where you're expected to perform. If you're not doing and being on that same caliber, bro, you have no room to talk. Like none at all. You don't know what that person's going through, and you don't know the type of things that they have going for themselves. You're not in that same position. So if you call him a wuss because of that, and you not doing anything to replicate that, you need to shut the hell up because you don't understand the type of emotions that goes with that. Now, to deal with the anxiety aspect of what the question's asked, I don't know what it is you're going through, ball or whatever, but I say always have trust in your ability, the work you put in, and remind yourself of who you are and what you're worth, and to try to overcome that, because it is a hard thing to do. And trust me, it happens to me as well. But I say always be reminded of what your worth is, and just remember and trust in the work that you put in.
But that's what anxiety is. Anxiety won't let you focus
that's what I was about to focus on the good that you're in. Is just like, because even like I said, it's everyone, the dude saying stuff, everyone gets nervous about something, no matter what it is. Like me, when I say I could go do a presentation, I get nervous about it. I start swearing. I don't know what's going on, yada yada, this, that, and the third. Everything else in life I'm comfortable with. And you can't tell another person stop being soft because that triggers him. Like if you have a son, right, and your son is going through something, or a daughter, 3-4 years old, and they're nervous about it, you're not going to tell them stop being soft. You're going to say, hey, try it, like what Shaq said. And then if you fail, keep trying at it again. It's just the process of what's happening. Men are not too soft these days. We're actually in a better space where people could really talk about these type of stuff, and people are more open to listening. The problem is people thinking you have to treat a man the exact same way from when they're grown up. You have to tell them, yo, if you feel in a certain way, don't tell this, don't tell that, because we're perceived as we're not supposed to be dealing with nothing but having a hammer and having this, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and third. You can't show your vulnerable side. But I think to the most parts of how the world is moving is becoming more important, and for men, athletes, whoever, to just open up on what's bothering them, because as you may know, that mental health is killing a lot of people, and it ties in.
Yeah. Sorry. Were you finished, though?
You good,
Sorry.
JD?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
I just can't with this dude. Like, I'm literally about to time him out because he just, now it's the whataboutism. Like, now it's like, oh, you can't have problems because there's problems over here. Like, that, it's crazy.
Don't
entertain that.
time him out. I mean, no. Let him
Whataboutism is
stay.
crazy.
Maybe he'll learn something. But I mean, my biggest thing for me when I was playing at Arizona State, when I came from junior college, like, I knew that I was like not really folding, but I knew I wasn't playing up to my potential. Going from being MVP in JUCO, absolutely annihilating the Northwest, the Seattle area for a year straight. And JD, you were there, you seen it. But then probably when I went to ASU, you was like, where'd that dog go? Where is it at? And it's tough, man. It's tough. And I don't think really anybody has any of the answers, but like, JD, you know, you met Mano, you hung out with Mano. I wear Mano on my chain. But he was a dog. He was a beast. Like, his attitude was crazy. Like, anything that he went to, he was unfearful. And for me, when it clicked, it was my first year when I was overseas. My big bro texted me. He said, yo, like, he basically just kept the rule with me. You never go off when it's a big crowd. And from that day forth, I said, fuck it, I'm shooting. I'm killing everybody in front of me. And that was the best mindset to have. So, I mean, sometimes you just got to face that demon in the face and just say, either you're going to kill me or we just going to be here. But one of the two
But to
things
that
are happening.
dude's comment, JD, him saying, like, you can speak on it, because it's not just him. A lot of people feels that way. For him to say everyone's got problem, that doesn't demonize someone else's problem, because you also have a problem, and we're not saying that person's problem is either bigger or small. A problem's a problem, no matter what. 1 + 1 is still math, equals 2. It's easy, but it's still math. Like, it's not the hardest one out there, but it's still something for someone have to figure out. A baby, or doesn't know what 1 + 1 is, so that's their biggest problem. So if his problem is anxiety crossing the street or whatever it may be, that's his problem to him. That's algebra. And that's all we saying. Everybody just needs to, like, you know, deal with their own issues, whatever the case may be. This has nothing to do with the bombing in what's the name? Because if they're getting bombed over there, the kids that lived through the bombing, are you thinking they're telling those kids, we lived through this, that's light. That's one bomb compared to 4 bombs when I was growing up. No, they're not doing that. Like, that's so that would be okay to you, for them to tell them, nah, you just got bombed 1 time today. When I was growing up, I got bombed 5 times today. No, they're not saying that. Like, that makes 0 sense. It's different comparisons.
And y'all gotta watch the company y'all keep, man. Y'all gotta check people that's closest around you. Like, deadass, I just had to check my wife. Like, yo, I was trying to come to your event, and you kind of just brushed it off like, oh, you a man, you supposed to do this, you supposed to, like, that was kind of the energy. I'm just like, no, like, I need a vent, I need an outlet, you know, like, and a lot of people feel like just because we're men, we're not supposed to have an outlet, and that's corny. Like, the whole stigma around men is corny. It's really corny.
Yeah, check your algorithm, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the real world and in the digital world too, because a lot of the stuff that you do see, that you come across, like, you know, you may, you know, watch some toxic shit or whatever. And then all of a sudden, you know, it's nothing but toxicity on your feed or whatever. And then, you know, you entertain it in a certain degree. Like, stuff like that has the potential to, like, shift you. And
the music you listen to. And the music you listen to.
And here's the thing. Like, I don't want to say that, like, music can influence you to do, like, whatever, like, commit crimes, do drugs, all this other shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's another level and a different conversation to be having. But I'm just saying, it's like, even if that doesn't influence you to do an action, I feel like it does influence your energy to where you are thinking in a more negative way or a positive way or neutral way or whatever.
1000%.
So I think it matters that you keep a healthy mindset. And unfortunately, with the access that technology and outside entities have over your mind with social media, with everything, in this day and age, you got to make sure that you shield yourself to a certain degree, especially when you recognize that, yo, right now I'm not feeling too hot and I probably shouldn't be, you know, exposing myself to some crazy reality
Some
TV shit or
bullshit.
whatever. You know what I mean? That kind of like feeds into
Toxic.
Yeah, what you said was absolutely right. Music is, I don't want to say it's gonna affect your actions, but it definitely affects your mood. Like
It's a
sometimes
gateway.
sometimes I'll be waking up in the morning, put some like lively ass positive energy type music on, bro. It sets my day right. So things like that, it could help with anxiety too, bro. Just starting off your day right goes a long way. Push-ups in the morning, blood flowing, nice little shower, music going, like that shit
And
helps a lot.
Dub, real quick, because you brought up a good point. I don't mean to cut you off, but if anybody's dealing with like they need to get away, download the app Headspace. Just download it, give it a try. Just see how you feel about it. You don't got to keep it up for the year. I pay for it yearly, even though I probably only use it a third of the year. But into address people in the comments that keep bringing up Dub and Ben Simmons. When Dub did that, we checked Dub, and you guys often forget Dub's very young compared to the rest of the panelists up here. So when he says things like that, we check him immediately, and whatever he takes from that, that's his experience. But
Oh,
no,
oh,
like
they
he
want
can
to
grow.
talk
People
about.
can grow.
Oh man.
I wanted to touch on that, Shaq. Thank you for bringing up Headspace, and just in terms of looking for ways to help you if you're dealing with anxiety, depression, just anything mental health related, and you're just trying to find something to help. I know several people who deal with these things, and that they've all had similar experiences when talking to someone. Seek out a therapist. Again, stigmas, I understand it. I promise you that is one of the best things for you. It can help you because you might not feel like you can tell the people closest to you certain things, and if you go talk to a third party like that, they have no skin in the game for that sounds bad, not skin in the game, but like if you feel like some kind of insecurities of telling people certain things because you think they're going to talk, this person isn't going to talk to anyone. That's between you two. It feels good to vent, get that stuff out, and hopefully that can help you moving forward. So if you haven't tried that, I would encourage you to try that. Or if you don't want to do therapy,
man.
just seek somebody out that you trust, who you can
Just get the help.
discuss that
And-
stuff. So.
And to piggyback off of JD's point, don't just go to any therapist. Seek somebody out that
Find the one that you,
that can relate to your circumstance. You know what I'm saying? Like that knows your demographic background, your your ethnic background, the struggles that come with that. And I mean, we're talking about the United States, right? It's different. You know what I mean? There's different reasons for white people, for black people, for Mexican people, and all that other shit. You know what I mean? Based off how society is treating us and stuff like that. So you have to be able to, find somebody that can identify with that without the inherent bias that we all live with in this country, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Because you can go to a therapist and they don't know nothing about your life, can't relate at all. They just go textbook, boom, 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 and that may not even help you. What's up?
I got a question for you. Like, and sorry that we're down this road, but we have a whole summer with you assholes, so it's gonna be plenty of basketball talked about. We rarely get these opportunities, but I'm just curious. Like, I don't know if you want to open up or say things that you may struggle with, or things that you feel like
I can.
I don't know. I don't know.
If that's what we want to do.
You're a very articulate guy, so I would just love to hear it, I guess, because people need to hear this.
So the reason why I don't go to therapy is because I don't think I'm relatable to anybody. I have never met a person that has had the same life as me. Of course, when we talk about like everybody's life, granularly speaking or whatever, everybody's life is different. What I'm saying is like the way that I grew up, being biracial, that shit sounds corny as fuck. But what I'm saying is like, I mentioned it when we was talking about race and shit like that. I've lived in Abu Dhabi for a year. I've lived in Kuwait for 13 months. I've lived in Doha, Qatar for 9 months, and not in an American bubble where I was working, as a military contractor, but like outside, like in, like with the economy, doing all this other shit, getting all like, I don't see, like a lot of my issues are rooted in just like my experiences that I can't relate to other people. So when I have an issue or whatever, and I try to like talk to people, people are just looking at me like, dog, this dude corny as fuck. I don't know what he's talking about, dog. All of my college teammates, like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what setting I was ever in, I was always the odd man out, you know what I'm saying? And so for me, if I then like try to talk to a therapist about my issues that I have with, again, we're talking about the stuff that I talked about before. I've never met white Americans until I was like 16. I don't know this culture. I don't know this culture at all. And now I'm completely in it, you know what I'm saying, with the bro culture and like the type of stuff that my company posts and shit like that. And I see shit like, you know what I mean? Like on these big accounts, like let's just say, Bleacher Report or SportsCenter or whatever, and they post shit like people, drilling holes that you can dive like on a frozen lake and they dive under it and all that shit. What the fuck is this? I don't know. I can't relate to this. I don't know what this is. You know what I'm saying? And so like I can't even like now that when I'm in meetings, you know what I mean? And so like people is like, yo, you just consuming it. No, I'm actually in these strategy meetings. What is being posted and what is not being posted. And so now I'm in a room with 6 other people and it's 6 white guys, and it's like they make banter back and forth. It's like it's like a double Dutch game, and I can never sync up. I can never jump in because what I say, I don't, it makes no sense. They're speaking words, but I have no idea what they're talking about. Nothing.
But you know what's crazy about that though, Euro, is like social media is such a great thing for like stuff we do and stuff we talk. Because we could all be on this room and act like we're different places and still feel like we're in the same room. It brings everyone so close, but it also brings everyone to disagree more because now everyone's involved in a conversation. Like literally every single person, the whole world is involved in one conversation and no one's going to find an answer because not one person is speaking at once. And that's what social media is. And that's why, like you say, you see people now in SportsCenter crane ice and just diving in. When we were growing up with no social media, we weren't seeing that. So we didn't think that, like, it looks crazy.
I mean, I was just right.
To
me, it's just like this. To me, it's just like this. This is like a really, really simple example. And like I see in the comments, it's like, Euro, that sound like I'm like I'm dealing with culture shock. Of course, I'm dealing with culture shock. You know what I'm saying? That's on top of that. But I've dealt with culture shock before. Like when I first came to the United States, you know what I'm saying? Like I did junior high and shit like that in Europe. And then I did high school and college in the States, you know what I'm saying? And so it's just, the culture shock isn't necessarily just the shit that you don't recognize and you're just like taken aback by it. The culture shock also comes in when all of a sudden the way that I look, you know what I mean, when I play games, I get called a Nazi nigger, I get penny stormed, I get spit on, you know what I'm saying? Police is harassing me because I just dunked on his nephew, you know what I mean, last game or whatever. They making me sit on the curb for 3 hours at 2 a.m. or whatever, when my mom, you know what I'm saying, was busting trays, you see what I'm saying, at some fucking diner just to fucking, get me through schooling and shit like that. She don't know where the fuck I'm at. She knows, dog. I got suspended from school. I missed 2.5 games per season because I was in so much fights. All I did was fight, you know what I'm saying? Because of all of these things. And so it's like, yes, it's a culture shock, you know what I'm saying, for sure. But it's just like people don't relate to certain people. And the problem that, when I'm making this specific about the United States, the problem that people have in this environment is that American culture is exclusionary, right? So for example, you say in Europe or in Asia or whatever, we say, you know what, Chinese people, this is what makes us Chinese. In America, we say we are American because we ain't like that. We ain't like y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this shit. I'm not doing this shit. This is America. You know what I mean? Like, it's exclusionary mostly. So
meaning it's just more free of thought. But the thing with me,
no, that's not what free of thought. That's not freedom of thought.
No, I'm just saying how you're saying in terms of comparing it to China. Just because what you said, China, China is like the person you say this, like if you was outside without a mask or China, you're penalized or so crazy. America, it's like loopholes through everything. But with me, when it comes to like culture shock, I was born in a different country as well, in South America. When I came to this country, I don't normally view it as I was people shocked, like, and right away, like I adapted literally right away. I never saw something that I didn't like say, like when I first saw a white person, it was like, oh, That's different. Just seeing them, and that's it. That's where it goes from there. I like people get culture shock when they It's weird. I can't really put it into like words
when they can't adapt.
Yeah, like right. When they can't adapt or don't they.
But let me ask you this though. But let me ask you this though. You moved to and before I get into that, man, I see Jay Jimenez talking about Chinese people are about 1,000 times more exclusionary. I'm not talking about the societal structure that they're currently living under. I'm talking about the culture. I'm talking about what makes people people. You know what I mean? And what allows you to recognize a group of people clustered together that share the same values, creeds, beliefs, and shit like that aren't modern, societal ways of thinking. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Rooted in ethnicity and not like nationality and what that nation represents.
Or what they taught you.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So
right.
there's a huge difference in that. And Del, for you, you have had, and I guess I don't want to use the word like privilege, but you were lucky enough to move into a section of New York where the Caribbean culture, right, that Guyana is a part of, even though it's part of the South American continent, right, is very well represented.
Well, I moved to Brooklyn, East New York. It wasn't. I won't even say it was the Caribbean cultural. It was just I still moved to a place where I saw black people. So you see what I'm saying? So
I see, and I moved to a place where, dog, I was the only person of color.
Right. So I saw my teachers and stuff was white and all that stuff. That's the first. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because I don't remember seeing a white person when I was in Guyana. I just don't. My teachers in second grade when I came, they were they were white and stuff. So, but that was just like, oh, okay. But I never view people, like I said, like I think I look at people as people. Like you have to show me to masquerade for what the world says about you, what they say about Jews, what they say about blacks, what they say about whites. For me to meet a person, you have to show me that for yourself. I'm not gonna preconceive anything on my own. That's just that's just me. Some people I know that's even in my family, they just like, nah, like y'all know I talk about conspiracy guys, so you must know how his mind works. So me personally, I'm totally. If I meet a Chinese person, I'm not gonna say you're this way because you're Chinese. Right away, I'm gonna talk to you as I see people. So I never really I would get people shocked by what that person showed me, but not the whole culture, basically. Conspiracy guy.
I don't know. I don't know if I answered your question, Shaq. Honestly, I forgot because I kind of went on a tangent a little bit, but
no, I appreciate that because like when starting this podcast, this isn't what I thought it was going to be, but that's just the fire of it. And like when I look at Dale,
get to the doc yet.
Yeah, we're not even close to the doc yet. Like it's a lot of good shit on the doc for sure. But like the fact that Dale was on this podcast, like for me, Dale, when we first met, we could have never thought it would come here. But the one thing that I took from you, you don't drink, you don't smoke, and you eat
never
fish.
In my life.
You don't eat meat.
In my life, right? Don't eat
meat.
Boss.
Every single day, I'm like, yo, if Dale can do it. And that's right, like my WWJD. If Dale can do it, then like it's possible. And then with Euro, I'm like, I've been homeless, I've been in jail, but even if I put myself in his shoes, he's probably still had a rougher experience than me. And to me, that is mind blowing. And then I look at Mars. I'm like, Mars, this little motherfucker knows his shit. So if he can be educated, I should probably be educated. And then I look at Dub. And Dub is the constant reminder of when I was 21, like, fuck it, I'm about to have some fucking fun. Because that's just what it is. I remember when I was Dub age. I'm like, yo, I'm getting it in it. Yeah.
With Dub, it's crazy you say all this thing and you get to Dub, and Dub is the deacon. Which is the craziest part. Dub's in church
1000%.
Every Sunday. But
I grew up in church. I grew up in church. So, that's why I look at Dub like he's the fun guy. He reminds me, yo, don't take everything serious. And whenever Dub got me and Dub's conversations are between me and Dub, but it's like it's real shit. And then we got JD, and I'm like, JD, anything I put in front of JD, he chops the shit up. He makes it happen. And LeBron, who's not here, yo, which I don't know about LeBron.
Ron
he's
is
a motherfucker.
Yeah, Ron is
Ron. Listen.
Ron sent the video in our chat of us in Turkey. Just the good old days.
Look, listen, LeBron is the guy. when I didn't want to go to the gym, when I didn't want to go to work at Pizza Hut or Anthony's Seafood Grill or Ritz Furniture to move furniture, he would always say, yo, get your big ass up. And that was like the, yo, go to fucking work. Like, let's get it in. And if I didn't want to work, he would go do it by himself and he'd come back and talk shit. And that's why I always look at Ron. Like, he was always looking out for me. Like, yo, my nigga, like, you can hoop. Like, you're that guy. I'm going to believe in you when you didn't. That's why Ron, forever indebted. So that's why Ron is around, because he's that guy, him and his father. So shout out Ron.
Shout out to Ron Dons. JD, yo, world.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm a Ron Don. 1,000%.
We are Ron Dons today. For 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
It feels
I'm back
good.
to me.
Embrace it.
Yeah, Ron, you're 10 seconds up. I'm off you.
Yeah. That was heat. No,
I
that
talked
was
to Ron
great.
last
Yo,
night for
world,
like an
JD.
hour.
That was great, man. The chat's embracing the conversation. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you guys are tapped in. You're actually paying attention. You're listening. I hope that you could take some of the things that were said today and, you know, apply that to your life. Or I hope you learned something today. I appreciate that we can have these conversations on this show. They're important conversations, and I understand that we're supposed to be an NBA show. I mean, really, I wish that Player's Choice could just be whatever it is, but you guys want the basketball shit, so we give you the basketball shit, but we're gonna give you some other shit too in between. So there you go. All right, should we actually talk about basketball?
Let's get it.
Let's get nasty.
Let's get nasty.
Let's get nasty. Let's start the show. Hour and a half in, we're gonna start the show. Hey, let's kick it off with a little Magic Johnson gauntlet. Here's the order.
Oh, man.
Here's the order. I'm doing it as I see it. I got Shaq, Euro, Dell, Mars, Dub. Shaq,
Wait, question.
Euro,
Who was the gauntlet last episode?
Bird.
Bird, okay.
Bird. Oh, no, you never said Bird or Grant Hill, but
I said it in
moving
the
on.
comments.
Grant Hill, right?
Shit.
Very loudly.
Whoops. My bad, Zay.
You guys are so nasty
really
when it
quick-
comes to these
Really
two,
quick
bro.
before we move on. And I don't remember the full context of all this because this was years ago now. Or yeah, Zay in the clutch. This is all facts, but what energy was given to Ben Simmons and PG in the bubble? Was it the same energy or is it different in some way? And then he sent another one that said, not to sound disrespectful, honestly asking, because I don't know.
Hold on, what's the question? Sorry, I didn't.
He said,
What was
this
that
is
energy
all,
from?
yeah, this is all facts, but what energy was given to Ben Simmons and PG in the bubble? Was it the same energy or is it different in some way?
I mean, for me, you know me, I'm pro player no matter what. Like, I don't give a fuck what the situation is unless they do some heinous shit like Carmelo, allegedly. I don't know if he got convicted, but you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm riding for PG in this instance, and I'm definitely riding for Ben Simmons in that instance too.
I think PG deserves some slack because, you know, the bubble run and everything, like that was a different type of environment. I wasn't really a fan of the slander that he got. He was playing historically bad, but there's a lot of things that could have went into it. Ben Simmons, though, is like, I don't know. I think Ben Simmons is more of a capper. So that's why I really don't trust him in what he says a lot. That's just my own opinion. So
I always rocked with Ben from the jump just because you just never know. So that was me.
Adrian sent a super chat, said, give Euro a raise for this real ass segment. All right, Magic Johnson gauntlet.
I love Euro and Dell. They're
Bro, we should be talking.
Oh,
we should be
man.
doing some real life shit, man. Maybe that's something, you know.
Hey, bro, I mean,
I would be down for it.
hey, we could talk about it on here. Screw it. We do whatever we want on here.
Yeah. Like we spent the hour on it. We tried PC Uncut, which was a quiet success that nobody wants to talk about, but maybe we need to bring that back. No, that was
Man,
that was.
you
a
know how I
really
feel about PC
successful-
Uncut.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
Let's get back to it, Euro.
Let's do it, man.
PC Uncut this summer.
Mars, how you yeah. Now that
Mars,
my season's over.
now Mars is getting anxiety thinking about PC Uncut.
You'll never meet anybody in the same space like Dell and Euro. I promise you that. And Dub, just because. Why not?
I'm for sure not in the same space as a lot of people.
No, but nothing's wrong with your space. You're literally 22. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just some things that, like, I like yours himself. He done seen a lot, and I done like seen a lot, been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, weird. Some of the weirdest things has happened to me. Like, and all you could do is like wake up and and like keep going. Like,
Dale, you always made me think, but you're a very nice person. You're a very good human, but Euro is like, he makes me think black, and I'm just like, I'll just throw that out there. I'm like, all right, Euro got me like, yo,
yeah,
like,
I'm a little bit,
yeah, I need to do better.
I scare my parents. This shit crazy.
My mom
Like,
said the
I
same
need to
thing
do
about
better.
me.
I
Go
need
ahead,
to do
Euro.
better. That shit crazy.
Dale,
but
it's
like,
encoded in you.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you know what? But here's the thing. You know who made me this way? Fucking Indiana. You know, my first experience in America was, dog. I went to fucking. It was like they showed me
first experience.
Man, listen, dog. It was crazy, bro. That my first experience in America was this.
That's
I
a
fucking
bad
walked.
experience.
I walked to lunch because that was like my first period or whatever. Because like in the mornings they showed me all my classrooms, homeroom this, locker room here, blah blah blah, whatever. So like I go to fucking lunch. It's like they're like, okay, go off on yourself or whatever, and the whole fucking lunchroom just like stopped. You know how like in those movies where it's like a DJ scratch or whatever. It's like, and everybody stopped and they look at me. The white people was all over here, and you see the black people in the corner. White people like this, looking at me like this, and black people was like.
Euro.
That was my first experience in America. I was like, yo, this shit crazy. Like, it's crazy.
Euro. 3 hours ago, I told my nanny, I was like, because it's her first time coming to America. She's from Greece, but she's been watching my son since he was 3 weeks. And I was like, I'm happy that you're coming to America, but I hate that your first experience is Indiana.
That shit is wild, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the Indiana clan, like, all that shit. Like, it was wild, bro. Like, I was ready to fight every day. And I did. Like I said, man, I got suspended all the time.
As you should, bro.
You smush a lot of
police
faces.
Was on my head. This shit is crazy. Indiana is a crazy place, man.
Yeah, well, Brooklyn, like when I came, I told you I seen black, like just black people until my teachers. So it wasn't like it wasn't like they used to call me African booty scratcher.
Yeah, that shit. Oh, no, I hate shit like that, man.
And just it was just stuff that teased you, but it was like I said, it was never. Like you did, I got into fights when I was younger and all that stuff, but it was never, I never felt like you probably felt more outcasted, you know what I'm saying? So that's why some of the stuff you say are probably different than how I feel. I never really felt outcasted because one thing I've always prided myself, I try to fit to belong to myself before ever like anyone else.
Dale, but that's the thing about you. You do not change for nobody, right. Not a person.
Like if I fit to myself,
not anybody,
and I'm cool with that. But you're looking at both sides of a spectrum where you felt like you not belong, but you could be in both. And then you see one shunning you, it's like, all right, F y'all now. like
that shit was crazy.
Yeah, like F
that's why I feel like that's why I had a terrible college experience, because I was fighting so much in high school and I got in so much trouble. I felt like I was losing my D1 scholarships. And then I go to Fordham and it's like, I was just super docile. I was like, yo, I want no problems with nobody. And then we had a transfer come in, and you know how it is. It gets competitive. Like, you know what I mean? People, like teammates, try to punk each other and like play mind games in order to get like playing time over you and shit like that. And I just let that happen to me. And that right there, I feel like stunted my growth as a basketball player. That's why I never was shit. Like,
Derek
as a professional. Yeah.
Yeah. What was your coach? Okay.
Yeah. And he was wild, man. Like he didn't know your name. Your name was Pussy, bitch, all that type of shit. One of them coaches. He was like Bobby Knight. You know what I mean?
Wait, where was that at? Where was that at?
Fordham University.
This dude was so crazy. He was off the hinges, man. He would he would call timeouts just to cuss us out. Like, no basketball, no X's and O's, never. This guy was not an X. Dale, you played against us. Y'all was like this. I mean, here's the thing. The games between us were probably always competitive because I was 08.
Yeah, so you had Stout.
Mm-hmm.
And Dunson. That was a good team. Y'all that was probably.
But we was ass
team.
though.
But y'all was bad.
But we was ass, and because we had no X's and O's.
I
Dog.
hated playing against that team. I'm like, God damn, BD, Stout. Y'all had another guard that could shoot. Y'all had a
Butler.
transfer.
Bretton Butler.
Did y'all have your beat? But did y'all have the transfer from
Marlon was there, but he never played.
What's Marlon's full name?
Smith.
No, not Marlon Smith. It was damn, where did he come from? Fordham he transferred in. I forgot his name, but he was solid as well. And I'm like, damn, y'all like solid.
We were nice. We were nice. We were at the top one season. He left us alone one season, but dog, and this is just like why I'm always pro player, man. Because
you were there for 4 years.
Yeah, I never left because I was like, dog, I had that mentality. Like back then, you couldn't just transfer schools like that, dog.
Fordham was in Indiana.
No.
This is college.
It's in New York.
I went to high school in Indiana.
It's in New York. Okay.
In the Bronx, yeah. And so
back then
you couldn't.
What city in Indiana did you?
Indianapolis. I went to Cathedral one year, and then I transferred out. My mom never knew where I was at, and she realized that I was living like in the hood. I never knew. She saw that shit. She got scared, and she moved me out the hood, moved me to the suburbs, and I went to Lafayette, Indiana, which is to somebody like us, it's worse than the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen Mass Ave since you left?
Who?
Massachusetts Ave, like close to downtown, like they gentrifying it all.
No.
It's like
I just know
in New York, close to the Barclays.
Yeah, they
in Indianapolis. You talking about?
But yeah, you gonna see it in July. They wilding when you come to visit.
It's crazy
pull up,
because dog, I just remember like. Because I was on the east side, like closer to downtown, and I guess like it got really bad, bro. It was like I came home from school one time and there was a car crashed into our backyard because like they jacked somebody, like they carjacked somebody at the light, and the police was right behind them. They didn't know, and so when they took off, it was an immediate chase, and they crashed into our house. That shit was crazy, man. Whole block wrapped in police tape. I was like, yo, what am I? This is my first year in the States. I'm like, what the fuck did I just move into?
Have you ever ran from the police?
Yes, for sure. I used to be scared of the police, but now that I'm older, I just look at it like, yo, whatever is gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like I went to the protests in LA before, you know what I mean? It was like a big thing or whatever, when police were still fucking people up and shit like that. And I saw how the police, this shit is so crazy, bro. We protested in LA, right? And they cleared, like the city, they cleared the streets. They left one city bus in the middle of the street for like the rioters. You mean they placed like opportunities for rioters to like fuck up. And then once they did that, you saw they have like these random squad cars like parked in the alley, like the only squad car. It was like an older one. You could tell, like you could just tell. So of course, like kids are coming up. This was 2020. This is during the pandemic.
Was that during the
Black Lives Matter, like George Floyd and shit like that?
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And so then we was like, yo, man, like this is what we do. We do not walk through no fucking alleys, because if we walking past a crowd that's fucking up a police car, I'm not getting caught in that. You know what I mean? And then we start being on the main streets only, and you start seeing the police like just box us in. And then on the other end, you start seeing shit like smoking, police helicopters, like LA crazy with the ghetto birds and all that shit. And I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. And the wildest thing of all was the only people that was fucking shit up was white people. I'm gonna say that again. The only people that was what I saw. And then you saw a whole bunch of, dog, I have this documented on my personal Instagram. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I want to give that out, but I have this documented. If y'all want, I'll fucking share this on your and Hezzy too. But
you having a personal Instagram that I don't know about is fire.
Keep that under wraps.
y'all would start to get to know me. I'm giving you a little bit of me because you asking, and I'm an honest person. But what I'm saying is like, you know what I'm saying? Like people don't know who the fuck I really am, and I typically keep it that way because 9 times out of 10 we gonna get in a fight.
I love peeling back the onion, but I know you're not for no bullshit, and I respect that.
Listen, man. The crazy shit is back to that story though, man. Like Black Lives Matter, like the actual activists, the people that orchestrated this, protest, they were running behind those people that were fucking shit up with stickers and saying like, yo, this was a random protester. Black Lives Matter has nothing to do with this vandalism, and they stuck it on everything that was being fucked up. So it was just a crazy. It was just like, yo, man, like we can't go back to this type of shit, because even if you want to be on some activism shit and you want to, like, you know what I mean, help the community and like actually make a change or whatever, that shit is being infiltrated. Just like they did the Panthers, you know what I'm saying? You saw how they fucking infiltrated them, just like they did the US organization, you know what I mean? How they pit them motherfuckers together, huh?
Yeah, I swear to God, if you don't give us an episode this summer on the Black Panthers, I'm gonna hate you.
We can do that, man. We can do that.
I'm really gonna hate you. And Mars, I see you up there, but somebody asked in the chat about your everyday life in, I guess, in London, England, and what you go through. I'm also curious.
That's a fucked up place too. I've been over there too. I know the struggles over there.
Yeah, I've been over there as well for 2.5 weeks.
And the police is crazy fucked up, and then they try to fucking always pass it off because Mars. I know y'all got the two different types of police. They got the ones with the weapons and the ones without it, right? And then when there's some stabbing happening and shit like that, they're just like, oh, because it's a fucking stabbing, we not showing up until the fucking guys with the police show up. Then it's fucking too late, and the kid fucking dies. And you remember that? Who was that kid when that happened?
Mars,
this was like 5 years ago.
We don't know your Mars. We don't know your agenda. I know you thought this was a hoop show. You can absolutely do what you want, and you can say what you want, but I don't know too much about Mars' personal life besides the conversations
and soccer.
Basketball boy genius.
Me and his family have had, but I mean,
I mean, I don't talk much about my personal life. I mean, there's a lot of people who like to get to know you, and it's just with deeper intentions, and I just stay away from that mainly. And there's a lot of people watching this. That's why I'm not really on social media like that as well, because
I can respect that.
I just stay away from.
Is it because you don't want no one to know you, or you just don't know how to approach it? Like, why do you think
Mars
you're so shelled off?
I just
Mars
don't.
Is a star.
I just avoid, I guess, conversations I don't want to have. The more people you know, the more conversations you have to have, the more things people know about you. And then you don't know what you've told this person and what you've told that person. Then
right.
There's
No,
just
I
a bunch of
understand that.
things,
I get that for sure.
I like to keep on top of what people know.
Of course, like everyone's like to be sheltered, like you shelter yourself instead of. But I'm just asking, is it a reason for that, or is that just the way you want to go about life for right now?
I just think it's easier that way. I mean, I haven't struggled with it mentally or anything. I think I'm in a good place.
Well, I don't think, honestly, I don't think you'll ever struggle from it, because you keep everybody such as a distance based on what you're saying. So it's like, I think it's because of that. You only struggle when you like you said, let people infiltrate or give people that power to have an effect on your daily livings. But if you like so closed off for based like other than sports or whatever it is that you like to conversate about, I think you'll be like this, and not, I guess, then that works for you. So it works for me.
Yeah, I'm comfortable talking about sports because everyone's seeing the same thing. It's not about, like, I go through one thing in my life and someone else goes through something in theirs, and then they're going to have an opinion on my life based on theirs. Like, that's not a conversation I want to have. Whereas with sports, we're all watching the same games. So, like,
Mars,
at least in that, we can all relate to something. Whereas other people trying to relate to me in a way that wouldn't make sense because you're not going through what I'm going through. So I just don't have those conversations.
Right, but you see that way of thinking, I get it. But for me personally, I like those conversations because it teaches me. Like it lets me learn other aspect of something. Like me and Shaq is two different whole of the world, me and Euro. But if I can't open up some of myself to finally, like, even just have a conversation, me and JD, me and Dub, even you now, like, that's for you and that's fine. But I don't think it would be me. Like people, like, we'll go out, like Shaq said, I never drink the smoke in my life. We'll go out and we'll be in a club and people will probably think I'm drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people will look at me and think me dancing or what, like, he's tips. Nah, I'm the designated lifetime driver. Not tips
people
at all.
Press me about it. Yeah.
Not tips at all. This is just, so I couldn't be myself if, like, and like you, it's about energy. So I guess for you, like, your best energy is served that way, and that's fine. I was just trying to put myself in that light and see if I ever probably could have, like, be closed off like that.
I'm not a very social person, I guess. I just
the thing that
bubble.
The thing that pisses me with you, Mars, is that it honestly pisses me off because I look at you and Dub, and I think Dub's finally starting to realize, like, you motherfuckers are stars. You may not realize it, but you guys are very elite. You guys are on the #1 podcast on TikTok, whether people like to admit it or not. But like, you guys have like that the golden
weird.
rapper, and wait, hold on, wait, because I handpicked both of you guys because I'm like, they got it. And in Dub, me and you had a conversation a couple of days ago, and I feel like I was nothing but supportive. I was like, yo, Dub, go, you know, this is what you're supposed to be doing. And that's the same way I look at you, Mars. And Dub, I'll let you, but that's the same way, Mars, I look at you. And that's why I press you like, yo, if you're not going to do it for yourself, do it for me. If you don't want to be the next legend of winning, fuck it. Right for me, I'll be the next legend of winning, but you got that shit. But I mean, that's up to you.
Mars being your ghostwriter is elite.
Nah,
Mars being his own.
Mars being his own stat writer is bigger than Legend of Winning.
Nah, Mars, I would say,
you.
I say no. I used to put myself in a little bit of a bubble after high school. I seen how fake and how annoying people could be, and then surrounding myself around people who really didn't really have my back, but just to be in that aura of that crowd, I would just always be around that. But then in my senior year, I kind of seen that, and I was like, these people really weird as hell, and they really don't have your back. So I put myself in that little bit of a bubble after high school, and it really did a lot more harm than it did help, because what you do is you seclude yourself to the world and to the possibilities of what could happen in your life. And I really bursted out of that probably at the age of 20 or 21. And, look where I'm at now. Doing a lot of shit that I didn't even think I was going to be.
Shout out to your mindset, because I feel like, to bring this full circle with the health, mental health thing or whatever, that mindset that you had in order to recognize that's a skill, right? You have to hone in on that skill. And so the more you do that, the more you'll be able to recognize other bad situations in and around your life. And that you'll know how to step away from that, because that's not really you. You know what I'm saying? And so it's an easier separation than is if you don't recognize that, and it's just part of like your everyday, you start to mistake yourself as being that, and then it's just, it's just badness all over.
Yeah, that's the main thing that I think people should do in general. Always self-criticize yourself. I'm always open to people telling me what the fuck I do wrong. I tell people all the time, tell me, because I don't really look at it as
you are.
Yeah,
you are.
Nah, I don't look at it as
That's
like
facts.
negativity. I look at it as, all right, this is what I could improve on. This is what I could do. And every day I look at myself like, oh, I bet. What did I do this? How do I do this? How do I go about things? What am I doing wrong? Always self-criticize yourself and how you can be better, because this life is about improvement. And we can never be perfect, but we could try our best to be the best that we possibly could be. You feel me? So, Mars, I say that little bubble you being in, it is protective and everything, but I think there's more opportunity for you if you just let that shit seep out. You feel me? Because you got a lot of great things to offer. You're funny as fuck. You're smart as hell. You're a star.
I promise you. I know a star when I see one. Yeah, he's
even
a star.
Even when I hate what the fuck is coming out your mouth, I love
Hey,
yo. There ain't no more pause on this show.
You keep saying that. I wasn't here for that.
Nah, but seriously, Mars, you're a very
a New Yorker first word as a baby is pause.
I'm not from New York.
JD.
No, I'm talking about myself.
What's good, brother?
JD, remember, well, Dale too. Remember Dub's first show?
That was one of the greatest episodes ever, right? Is that
how different he is now from when he was discovered?
Yeah.
Utterly.
Okay, yeah. The comparison is crazy. The comparison is crazy.
A show streak that was on for the age. I think he was there for like the first 48 or something like that.
He had the longest streak for sure.
Wild ass streak, bro.
And it was like that streak. It was like a kind of deer in headlights at first, like what is going on. But he was his first episode, I think, was with Chris Staples. Yep. And so like,
I wasn't on that one.
To just come onto a show you've never been on, it's a like just weird situation as it is being a live NBA debate show, and then you have Chris Staples on the show too, and then he has no idea who anyone is up here, and then afterwards telling him, and he's like, "What is going
You
on?"
remember that? You remember that?
Yeah.
I was. So we did that show. This guy Shaq. I'm like, first of all, I found out about you guys. I wasn't even a big TikTok person. I found out about you guys through a TikTok that Shaq had about Paul George and debate. He hits me up to come on the show right after I took a nap. I woke up at 7:30, I believe, and Shaq hit me up at 7. It's like, yo, I got a show at 8 o'clock. Can you make it? I said, oh shit. So I'm rushing to get everything set. I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna be there. Get on the show. Hear you guys talking. Shaq's talking about dunking with Chris Staples. Oh, you was on this reality TV show and everything. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck?
He was on The
going on?
Bachelor.
Yeah, he was on The Bachelor. He was like, yeah, everything's scripted.
I was
you know
shook.
that he was like, oh yeah, we should meet up to go to LA or something to do a dunk show. And I'm just sitting there like afterwards, I'm like, who the hell are you guys? I'm like, what the hell is going on? What did I just
wasn't
get
on that
myself
show.
into?
I don't think
Yeah.
I was on that show.
Yeah, you missed that one. You missed that one.
Right.
And then I see Dell. Dell comes in after like a few episodes. He's talking about, oh, I'm gonna message KD and this, and that. Oh, I'm over about to go in Greece soon, Shaq. I'm just sitting there in my head. Who the fuck are these guys? Oh yeah, Shaq's talking about, oh yeah, I've been partying with James Harden and everything like that. James is a good guy. He said I could school you messages about Zach LaVine, and he's gonna be a top 15 player in the league because of the workouts I see from him. And in my head, I'm like, who the fuck are these guys? So it was it was very crazy for me, like really crazy.
Yeah, come to next season. If we're around, Mars, pull up, go to a game or
Mars
something
can
right
come
down
to
the
the
road.
States easily.
Now I want to go to an NBA game with Mars. Like me and Dub went to the Sixers game. It was mad fun. Other than Dub eating the glizzies and his beer, but it was not.
Glizzies, the beer,
it was mad fun.
And the potential
seats was good money. It was love.
Yo, Mars, you gotta promise me you about to take your career seriously.
About to take your career seriously. Anything.
Only Mars is him.
I enjoy talking about basketball.
He's Harry Potter.
Mars.
Yo, I can only discover so many talents. I have JD, I have Dub to show for it. And Mars, I would love for you to hop on that train, pause, but you're almost better than me.
It's crazy to hear everyone, like, I say this all the time, but every time I listen to you guys talk and just like things you've gone through, I realize how sheltered I was growing up and still am to this day, apparently, because like my struggles are, I look at them and obviously you shouldn't compare them, but I compare, I'm like, all right, let's get my head out of my ass today, you know?
Somebody,
like...
I see the TikTok before, he was a UFC fighter, I forget who. And I would use that as a reminder. He goes like, his mother used to tell him, if everybody put the shit that they going through on a plate, and you seen that, he said, you're going to pick up your plate and be like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and take my own. Because there's a lot of people that deal with a lot of stuff. So
I like that.
I'm saying that.
That's
Yeah, I'm
facts.
saying
That's
that to
facts.
remind you, like, don't get me wrong, take what you're going through seriously. But Shaq alluded to this personally. He sees me as the guy to always not take everything too seriously. Always be reminded of the fact that there's always something that could be worse. So even though there's always going to be negative energy in your life, negative things that happen in your life, but don't get so caught up in that negative energy because you don't want to get lost in that. You take it seriously and you know how to handle it, but just don't lose yourself in that. And a lot of people do get lost in their negatives.
And Mars, I would never give up on you. JD, you got it. Never. Ever.
Vari donated through the super chat. PC Uncut was beautiful. Still waiting. I Lacify. Top 3 episode for real. What's everyone's top 3 at each position? He's actually asking an NBA question here.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
We gotta rattle off 15 names.
Here's since we have
we can all take a different position.
I was gonna say, since we have 6
easy.
people up here, 5 of you guys just take a different position.
Can I take point guards?
No, JD, give an order and you just
You're gonna
point
take
guard
point
shooting.
guard
Okay,
and
okay,
not say
bet.
Steph Curry. That's what you're gonna do.
JD, pick
bet.
an order.
You're right.
JD, pick an order and we go point guard,
I
shooting
would
guard,
have
small
added
forward,
them
power
just
forward,
because I know
center.
you guys are
Yeah,
nasty.
so
I would
Whatever
just-
order. Ask the chat for order.
We'll just okay. That's chat. Give me an order. And then that order.
I would
can
love to
also
get
be-
center just because I feel like that's never talked about. I would love to take centers.
Adrian sent another super chat. Said Euro's really in his bag. I'm loving this. Don't talk basketball. Just let Euro ISO the rest of the show.
Fire.
Oh, that is fire. Mars Euro
and
Dub Del
is just
Shaq.
great content.
You said Mar. What is it?
Mars Euro
I got
Dub
centers.
Del Shaq. Shaq has centers, yeah.
Yeah, you have
All
center.
right,
have
Mars.
power forwards.
Top 3 point guards.
Steph, Luka, Dame.
This is gonna be a great segue into the top 25 players this last season, by the way. Euro.
Oh, like currently,
Yeah, shooting guards.
man.
Oh, is it currently or all time?
Top
Oh,
3 at
shit.
each position. Actually, he didn't
I think it's
clarify, so
now.
it's probably all time.
I think
Oh.
it's now.
I feel like it's all
I think
time.
it's now.
I
He said,
think it
what's
is
everyone
now,
top
too.
3 at each position? Pretty sure it's
Well, let's decide.
Lace
Or-
5. If you're still in the
Let's do
chat,
now.
just
I think
all
that was
throw it in
time.
the
more
chat
Let's
fun.
do
real
all
quick.
time.
Throw it in the chat.
That
Yeah,
was more
Gideon's saying
fun.
all time.
Now is way more fun.
Fuck.
We could do both. I mean,
Gideon
six
says
Yeah, let's
do
do
all
both. Yeah,
time.
let's do
Man,
Roddy says
y'all
do
are
both.
really-
bet.
Bars,
I mean,
who's your
I'm only saying
all-time?
that Steph, Magic, and Steve Nash.
Nani
Oh my
says do
God.
both. Gangster says
Well, it would be
do
Oscar Robertson,
current.
but I'm not about to get into Oscar Robertson.
Iverson.
Oh my
both.
god. Why did you have to
All right,
put
let's just do
Steve
both.
Nash in
Why not?
there?
Let's just do
Because
both.
Steve
Let's
Nash
do
is
both.
better than every other point guard besides Stephen Magic Johnson.
Jesus
All right, Mars.
Christ.
We owe them both.
Top 3 point guards, current and all time.
Steph, Luka, Dame, Steph, Magic, Oscar Robertson.
That would have been so fire if he said Steph, Luka, Dame, Steph, Luka, Dame.
Right.
Euro shooting guards.
All time. Magic, Kobe.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Shooting
Magic.
guards, right?
You said
Magic.
Magic.
Sorry,
Magic.
MJ. My bad. MJ. Sorry.
Yo.
MJ. My
Magic.
bad. My
Yo, hold
bad.
on, Euro. For you to say that, right?
It,
was
why,
about to
it
say-
was no.
No,
I
listen, hold on.
said it. In,
I
I
know
said
it's a
MJ in my
mistake.
head, and it just
Right,
slipped
no.
out like that.
But if that was your real, I would have said the
Pause.
episode you just had, you just killed it just with that.
Oh, for sure. You know what? Even if it was an accident, even if people like recognize it as an accident, I for
Right.
sure killed my whole entire shit, man. I was winning the
Yeah.
episode, and now I'm fucking in last place. It's just
Nah,
crazy.
you're done.
But nah, MJ, Kobe at 1 and 2. I go D Wade.
All right, current.
I don't know.
Fair
don't know.
enough.
Give me some
All right,
names.
I was gonna say we could help you. Devin Booker.
Devin Booker, Zach
Paul
LaVine,
Jalen Brown.
Brown.
I don't know what James Harden
Donovan
is.
Mitchell.
DeMar,
James
DeMar.
Harden's a point guard now.
Zach Levine.
He's a PG now? Okay.
Bradley
James Harden's a
Beal.
shooting guard.
I think he's a shooting guard.
No,
but-
If
James
he's a
Harden's
shooting
more of a
guard,
point guard
if he's
than
a shooting
Steph.
guard, he moved over to being a point. Well, so here's the thing: Kyrie's is a shooting guard as well, right? Because James Harden played.
Well,
Yeah,
you
that
see,
happens.
you guys look at it in terms of where they start the game.
And
I
that's
look at it
why-
as their draft position naturally. That's
and
what,
that's
and I still
why
do it that
I have an
hate
issue
that
with
you
the
do that.
current.
way.
That's why I have an issue with the current.
Yeah.
Because once a player has retired, it's like, okay, we know that person is this
Like
position.
James Harden they would say shooting guard. He will go in the
So
shooting
Paul
guard
George
when
would be a shooting guard.
Then Harden is definitely in there.
Paul George
Yeah.
is the only one because I didn't know Paul George was drafted as a shooting guard until y'all told me that.
Yeah, he came in.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
I thought he was a
shooting
small
guard when
forward.
Danny
It's the weirdest
Granger was
thing.
in the league.
And
Danny
but
Granger
he's
was
one.
the
I
forward.
give the exception. He's a small forward. My whole
But-
drafting goes out the window for Paul George as a shooting guard. But he could, of course, could play the two. But I always look at him as a shooting guard.
All right.
So okay, I got Harden. No order though. I got Harden. I got Book. And I'll put shit, man. I'll put Clay in the mix too, regardless of how he's been playing.
Dub. Small forwards.
I'd like to talk about Klay Thompson later on about the way he's been playing. But
Shut up, Dub.
current shut up, Jay. Current KD, LeBron, Kawhi. And then all time LeBron, Bird, KD.
Dell. Power forwards.
All time, Tim Duncan, KG,
Dirk.
Dirk Nowitzki, thank you. Wow. Yeah, that was.
Are you
utterly
listing
stupid.
Giannis as a power forward?
For current, no. I would list him as a small. I think Giannis was small forward when he was drafted.
That's
But do
why I
you want-
said it gets nasty
Right.
because
Do you
Dub
want me
didn't
to?
select him because Dub is clearly looking at him as a power
I'm
forward.
looking
At
at
least
him
I
as a
hope.
power forward.
Yeah,
bro.
because
Right.
otherwise
Okay.
you would have selected him.
For dub take
Exactly.
Giannis power forward. Giannis won. Who's a power forward to the league though?
AD.
All them.
AD.
Damn,
AD
we put
1,
AD back
Giannis
one.
2. Yeah.
AD 1, Giannis 2. Nah, I can't do Giannis like that. I'll put Giannis 1. I can't do him like that. He really been cooking. Giannis 1, AD 2. It's really this positionless. You really like
Yeah.
who's let me
Blake
see.
Griffin, bro.
Cat.
Oh my god.
Cat.
That's a
Carl-Anthony
center.
Towns.
No,
that's
he's a center.
fact.
He's
He's a
always been a
center.
center.
He's a center.
That's his
like
only
that.
I
chance
hate
of
you,
making
Dale.
this
I
list.
hate you.
They'll
He's not
just
gonna
lost
change
the
it either. He's not gonna
episode.
change it either.
They'll just
Not
lost
at
the
all.
episode
No,
for
I
sure.
don't know why you're always saying that because he know I view him as a loser, but he don't like that I like him as a basketball player.
I
can
hate
like
it.
loser basketball players.
I hate it.
Amazing player.
I hate it.
He's still very good. Like you know what's
Yes.
crazy, Euro? Back in the
What?
day before Andrew Wiggins and all in my group chat, I used to be like, yo, Andrew Wiggins could hoop. He's just a loser on that team, but he can play. So right now, all of them are singing his praises that he got way better. I'm like, I
He's
don't
been
think he
that.
got, yeah, like
He's been like-
scoring way
Is
more.
he ring
averaged-
chasing?
Right, that's not a question for me. But he got
No
traded
way.
though.
No way.
He got traded.
He got
Right
traded.
place,
Alright.
right time.
All
All
right,
right.
Should have
Shaq,
said Jason Tatum.
top 3 centers.
Could have said
All
Draymond.
time or current first?
Tatum's a small
Um,
forward.
Let's go current
Dude.
first.
Current, I'm gonna go Jokic first, Joel second, Gobert third.
That's very nice. That was nice. He put together and fast.
Bam's
In
better.
centers, I'm going Shaq, Kareem, Hakeem.
I like it.
Bill Russell.
Bing
disrespect is
bong for
crazy.
you. All right.
Bill's not better than any of those players I just named. Not of one of them.
Bill Russell
Not
disrespect
Shaq, not
is crazy.
Kareem, not especially
And
not
Bill
Hakeem.
Russell was top 5 on that dude's list that changed 19 times last episode, by the way.
Yeah, he put him in there in his third try though.
Yeah, that was fire.
What was that all
third
about?
time's the charm. Third time's the
I
charm.
know I said earlier we were going to do this Magic Johnson gauntlet. We're going to save this. We're going to rank the top 25 players right now. Let's get into that. I want to get into that
Word.
since nice little segue.
Oh, I
Nice
hate
little
when we do
This is
segue.
the
We're
tier
riding
list?
a little segue. Look at
I
this.
hate when we do
25.
these.
Top 25. Look at Dub.
Yes,
Dub making
sir.
it rain. Monopoly money. That's crazy.
I went to the strip club one time, never again. I wasted so much money.
All right. I guess this is how we're gonna do it, right, Shaq? One by one, or are we gonna collectively agree?
Whatever everybody agrees on, we
Let's-
can go.
Should we start with 1 or
I like
25?
one by one.
Should we start
You will
with?
never agree,
We
ever.
can't start with 25 because I have no
25
idea
is
what to
crazy.
begin with
Yeah.
that.
I just
25
wanted to
is
see how
crazy.
crazy we could get. Okay,
We
we'll start
will
with 1.
never ever agree because my 1 is still the exact same 1.
Yeah, we know. All right,
All right, pick an order. We can go 1 through 5.
let's keep the same
Jenny,
order.
if you want to get on it, we can go 1 through 6.
No, I'm good. Because it's 25, so we'll just do 5. We'll have the same order. Mars, Euro,
Do we still get to do keeper kick today?
Dub, Del. Only if you play by the original rules.
I hate the original rule.
Everyone else loves it, so and they would love to
Nobody
see you play.
loves it. They just fake like they love it. Dell actually loves the last way we played,
Shaq.
where you get 5 moves, you get to do what you want. Let's vote on it.
Wait, vote on what? The wheel shit? With
The
the
keeper
steel
kick.
block?
Yeah.
Keeper kick.
With the
Do
steel
you
wanna
want
do the
block?
to
original?
go back to the original where it's just the random players? You get what you get, and then you only get
Nah, I don't like
3.
that one.
You
I
only
hate
get
that one.
3
Thank you.
kicks total.
The original rule is
Or-
better. It's the rule the president says that's what we got to do. Y'all not telling Adam.
Mars,
Silver
which
to
one did you
add
like better?
61
We're-
draft
we're-
picks.
This is democracy. Mars, which
I
one did
mean,
you guys like?
I like the one in between, the one where before the steals and stuff, but with more than 3 skips. The one where you got like 1 skip around, but you didn't just get 3 in total. but you didn't have your pick stolen from you.
Still is crazy.
Steel's fire though.
It still is next level. All right, you're the decision maker. OG rules or the new rules?
OG, of course.
That's why people hate
Kitty,
democracy.
you're the decision maker.
Yeah, we
you're
can-
the decision maker.
We can add like
However you're feeling,
2
Jay.
kicks, so we could do 5 kicks total. We just do 5 kicks, and then we'll
I
use
love my
the-
biggest fan YouTube page, by the way.
But Shaq, we're doing the old player list that we use, the one that you hate though, because that's the best one.
Can we bring the new rules to that one? I feel like that's a fair trade-off.
Now you're still trying to change rules after we did all that voting.
No,
Bro,
we
it's
do
set.
the original
We're
roster.
doing the old roster with the old rules. We
All right.
won. Next episode, we see if you get another vote with one of your guests.
All right,
I
let's start.
train before coming on.
Mars,
Right.
we're starting with you for the number 1, the best player of the 2021-22 season. Who is it?
Giannis.
I think that's how you spell it. Antito AOU. While I'm doing this, Euro, who is the second best player?
Embiid. And you misspelled his name, by the way.
I'm working on it over here. Antito.
There's a N in there somewhere.
Yeah, I got it.
There we go.
Yoel. Dub. Third best player.
KD.
What? What are you
I hate
talking
this
about right
list.
now?
I thought you said AD.
No,
Wait,
I said
what?
KD. What is
Make
this?
big. What are you talking about, Dub?
This is the top
Dub, what are you
25 players
talking
in the league, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
But
what
I
are you doing?
assume Kawhi doesn't count because he's hurt.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're-
wait.
we're,
So
we're
this
gonna
is
leave
based off
people
this
who've
season?
been injured off for sure. This
KD
is
was the third best player in the league this year.
Dub. Did you just ask
Really?
if we're basing it off this season when I said rank the top 25 players from the 2021-22
because
season?
we all know that the best players in the league, and then based off of this season, is a whole different argument. So what's the argument? What's
The argument
criteria?
is who
Based
were
off of
the
what we just
top
seen.
25 players in the NBA this season? Who were the top 25 based on what you saw this season?
We just seen. We just seen it. What are you talking about, KD? Love KD though. Shout out KD. But what are we doing
he
right
was
now?
he was still having the MVP caliber season. I'm gonna let it rock. He got
But I
hurt,
mean,
and
we
people
messed up
forgot.
with not putting Jokic in the top 2.
Yeah, how
But-
He
how
said,
did KD?
honestly, when you picked Giannis first, just based on how you view things, Mars, I thought you was gonna pick Jokic based on when he said 21.
Well, I was doing it based on who I think the best players in the world are.
and,
So that's
and
how you're
valid.
going off. Oh, okay,
Yeah, that's-
cool.
That's
Then-
how I
then I'm-
always do it.
Do we
I'ma
have to
go off and
restart
do that too.
this? Do you
KD,
guys
yeah,
understand
KD.
what we're doing
No,
over
no,
here?
let-
We should really restart
let
this.
We
KD
have
rock.
to because you're gonna put Damian Lillard on here.
Oh my God! All right, put Jokic then. Put
Yeah,
Jokic.
Dame
then.
is a
All
top
right,
10 player
Just
in the
put
NBA.
Jokic then.
Do
Whatever.
we need to restart or are we good?
Dub,
I-
Dub really wants to put Jokic. He was just in his bag.
I didn't want to put Jokic, honestly, but you guys, I'm gonna spare the argument, honestly.
All right. Dell, who's the number 4? Should I just write his name?
Yes, because he should have been
Okay.
number 1, but
This is crazy.
Ooh,
I think me, Dell, and Dub are doing this the same way.
Yeah, we know.
definitely are.
I think that's a
Well, hold on,
majority
no,
which
of
way
it.
is that?
but me
The best
personally,
players
when
in the
you,
world,
if
wow.
you'd have asked me the best players of 2021 season, I still would have put KD first.
And I
no
still
matter
put
who
Giannis
won
based
first.
off
MVP or
of
not.
wait,
Right.
And
And so, and
Nah,
so,
nah,
how,
'cause
and
no
so
way
how do
Kevin
you
Durant
think
had a-
we do it?
The based off of this season,
Based
is
off how
based
well
of
they played in
performance.
the season.
Yeah.
So like
Yo,
guys
there's no
like
way-
DeMar
yeah,
DeRozan
yeah,
are about
yeah.
to be top 15.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And like DeMar DeRozan would never
as they
touch my
should
top
be.
15.
We have to give people their flowers. There's no way that
DeMar-
Kevin Durant had a
DeMar-
better season than anybody up
Yeah,
there right
you can
now.
have a better season and not be a better player. That's
Yes.
the way I
What,
rank players
factual?
based on who's
Actual
better at
factual.
basketball, not who had a better year.
Shaq, say what you said again.
factual.
It's no way.
It's
he
no
had
way
a
that
better-
it's no way Kevin Durant had a better season than Embiid, Jokic, or Giannis.
I
It's
don't believe that.
impossible.
Based on the games, based on the game amount of games he played, he had the same caliber season as all 3 of those guys.
Those players could play the same amount of games and the stats would have been the same. Overwhelmingly the same.
All right, good. So go look at KD stats versus those in the games, the 50-something games. His numbers is 29, 8, and 6.
Can we please get a fact check on what these three player stats were? Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, because I'm not going to mess up his name, Nikola Jokic and Giannis Antetokounmpo. I guaranteed you all three had better stats than Kevin Durant, and you're still saying that KD should be one.
KD had, let me look for the regular season.
KD was like,
you don't have to look. What are we doing right now? This is nonsense.
Jokic was like 27, 14, and 8. Giannis was like 30, 12, and 6, and Embiid was like 31, 11, and 5.
So whose stats were worse than Kevin Durant's there? Now, out of everything you just heard that christened your ears, whose stats were worse?
You're still missing my point in what I said.
No, I'm not. You just brought up KD's stats, which I don't know why you did that, because that's a funeral. But why did you just bring up
29, 8, and 6 a funeral?
29 because it's worse than everybody else's up there. That's what I'm trying to let you know. KD doesn't have to be one here. As a player, maybe. But right now, based off of what we just seen, KD doesn't have to top this list.
What do you mean just we've seen? Oh, in the playoffs?
I don't think KD had better stats than LeBron James.
LeBron probably had 38 and 6. He probably had better stats. So, can I hear
LeBron's stats?
Top 10?
Yes, the same way that you shouldn't put KD.
38 and 6. That's what he averaged.
So he averaged the same amount of rebounds, the same amount of assists, and more points.
One more point, yes.
I'm going off on a whim. So then, how is KD higher than LeBron right here?
Because his team. For the regular season,
this is saute cooking. This is a saute cooking. I rarely get you in this. I rarely get you in this, Pam. But while you're here, I'm gonna flip it ratatouille.
All right. Take KD's game. KD's 52 games he played. Look at his record.
I promise you, Bron and Kyrie would have finished. I promise Bron and Kyrie when they got swept on my mother's life. I promise you. I think everybody agrees. Everybody agrees that Bron and Kyrie would not have gotten swept by the Boston Celtics. I'm just letting you know because you're about to bring up teams.
What do you know? You said the stats. This is why he's higher. I'm answering your question. KD played like 50-something games, right? His record was like 37 and 18 or something like that. When him on the court for the Brooklyn Nets in the regular season, what we're talking about. Now take Bron games, the same amount of games, and that is why he's higher. That's the only reason why he's higher.
Let's move along. Okay, let's move along.
No, let's go back to your barbecue.
Do you think? Okay. Let's take that. Let's laugh. Let's carry on. Do you think Bron and Kyrie get swept?
They didn't get swept, so no. They never got swept before, so no.
Okay, so do you think that Bron and Kyrie on the Brooklyn Nets implement LeBron James, take out Kevin Durant, who I love? I met the guy; he's an amazing guy. But do you think that LeBron and Kyrie get swept for the Brooklyn Nets?
Shaq, you are in the craziest bag right now.
Yes.
I'm here for.
They get swept by the Boston Celtics.
Yes,
they get swept.
Yeah.
Dub, Mars, Euro. Do you think they get swept?
No.
No, but I mean, it's unprovable. So.
They can lose. They can. Dub, why are you preventing this clean sweep? Why are you preventing this sweep to lie about that sweep?
Because the Celtics defense was exceptional. The Brooklyn Nets really didn't have a lot of weapons on their team that LeBron could really utilize. So it would be extremely difficult for LeBron to have.
So Bron and Kyrie are getting swept. That's the only team in this playoff. LeBron James is getting swept, and he's just out of here.
If KD got swept,
but I've seen Russell Westbrook and KD make the playoffs.
Soon as he finished, Mars, I was gonna ask him, switch LeBron James this year with Kevin Durant. Do the Lakers make the playoffs? Soon as he finished, that was the question I was going to ask.
I've seen Russell Westbrook and KD make the playoffs.
Put KD on in terms of LeBron. Do the Lakers make the playoffs?
No, not with those injuries. No, they don't. They do not.
Now you're bringing up injury. We're not talking about that. Just put KD.
So the players get injured for LeBron, but they don't for Kevin Durant. Magically.
I'm not saying. Just answered. I answered your question. I said no.
Okay.
Put Kevin Durant instead of LeBron James. Do the Lakers make the playoffs this year?
I'm still telling you no.
Okay, just like I told you no. So let's move on.
Let's hear from you.
Don't bring no context in. I didn't bring no context or nothing.
Okay, so magically with Kevin Durant, and you're making me turn on KD again, and it's only been a few short weeks. I'm not trying to do this, but you're being nasty.
Are you relapsing, Shaq?
Yeah, it's the good stuff. It's the good stuff. I can't stay off the good stuff. I can't. I'm trying to stay off of it. I was clean, and now we're back here.
Shaq, I love how Shaq saying, "I bet KD, but
Yeah,
Bet KB.
Yeah. Because
Who's
good
number
guy, but
who's number
I
5?
hate being nasty
Shaq?
with him now. Pause.
I like getting nasty with them. No
I'm
pause.
not gonna be nasty like these guys. Not throwing Steph up there. This is for the season. Is this playoffs included or is it just the season?
I mean, you can't really include playoffs because
Okay, let's
that
go.
would
Let's go
eliminate.
based off season. I'll throw Jason Tatum up there. I'm not a hater. Let's do it.
Mars.
Well, now this list is backwards.
So Tatum should be first.
Technically, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Steph.
It's a name floating out there. Euro.
There's no way Steph's over Luka Mars, but I'm gonna let you have it.
There's no way you think Luka's better than Steph at basketball, but it's whatever.
But DeMar DeRozan
I told you
had a
how
better year
I
than
told
all
you
of
how
these
I
guys.
told you how I'm ranking these guys. So
Who had a better year, DeMar DeRozan or Steph Curry? Let's talk about that.
I'd love to hear how DeMar DeRozan had a better year than Steph Curry.
We're just so
Wait.
biased on this show.
Wait,
I love it.
performance? I think
I'd love to hear how that's possible.
I'm reading every single text in the chat right now. That's why I'm not paying attention to you, Mars, right now. But if you want to go down this rabbit hole, we can start looking at stats.
I mean, you can look at stats. I don't care. I mean, you looked at stats with KD and compared them to everyone.
Okay, I expect you to put Draymond 18th on here.
Draymond.
Green played like 30 games, but I think Draymond Green is maybe one of the top
It's what?
25 players in the NBA.
Draymond Green's the top 25 player in the league.
Maybe.
Okay, based off of
like
what?
I said, his impact
Why?
on his team.
So then Clay's top 25.
If you think Clay is one of the 25 most impactful guys, then cool, you can put him in the 25.
I literally
wouldn't.
just watched Clay save you guys' life when Steph Curry went 0 for 9 from trips. He changes. I'm trying to read the chat. But if you want to get nasty, we can continue to get nasty. So all of a sudden, because the Golden State Warriors are winning, they have 3 players in the top 25. It's a nasty game.
I
we're playing
never
here.
put Clay in
disrespect.
that. You did. I never put Clay in that.
Mars passive aggressiveness is top tier, by the way. Shaq, I don't think you would.
I just don't get how you can say I
Elite.
put 3 Warriors players in the top 25 when you put Clay in there for me. I
Chat is
never
moving so
even
fast.
mentioned.
I gotta go
Clay.
back up. Okay, all right. So right now, as it stands, so did Jason Tatum have a better year than Steph?
Maybe he had a better year. He's not a better player. And
Okay,
I
we're not
told you
doing
I
better
was-
player. We
and
did
I
that
told
with
you
we
why-
did
and
that
then
with
what
Larry
I'm
Bird.
doing
Last
is
episode we
better
did that with
players.
Larry Bird and Grant Hill. Who do you choose, Larry Bird or Grant Hill is the better player?
Larry Bird. But what I've told you when I picked Giannis at 1, I was listing the best players in the NBA.
It's Grant Hill will make Larry Bird's eye spin. He will go into
Yo,
a seizure.
stop
I'm not even
doing
playing.
this.
It
Yo,
would-
he
Shaq,
would just
stop.
stop
Can I
where
ask
he's at.
you?
No,
Can I
Okay,
ask you?
y'all
I'm
guys,
sorry,
you
I'm
guys
sorry,
are being
okay.
nasty, bro.
All right,
Like
I'm sorry.
Grant Hill over
Dog,
Larry
I'm reading
Bird,
the
that's
chat.
criminal. Like, cut it out.
Wait, why is it? Oh God!
Cut it out. Cut it
You
out.
you see,
Yeah.
not for nothing. You don't remember. You
I don't
probably
give a
weren't.
fuck. I don't
You
give a
probably
fuck
wasn't in the
to remember,
prime.
bro.
But
I don't care
Grant
about
Hill,
that. He was
Grant
that.
Hill.
He was that dude. He was
Nah,
soft, bro.
you're not understanding, bro.
Is Larry Bird better than Grant Hill because he won MVPs?
Listen, man, they said Grant Hill was going to be the heir to Michael Jordan.
Just let him out.
Okay.
He got hurt. That's it.
They
Like,
said
you know what
Andrew
I'm
Wiggins was Maple Jordan.
I mean, a bunch of Canadians said that. I don't know if
That-
you want to take them for their word.
Drinking ginger ale.
People said it. People said it. I'm just saying.
Oh, but what I'm saying, that was like the consensus. That was like the consensus NBA
They
community,
said the
and not
same
just
thing
like the
for
people that
Vince.
are watching.
They said the same thing for T-Mac. So does that automatically make them better than Larry Bird? Because
Hold on, wait. We're not
Vince,
going
I
to
never
the
heard
next
them
player.
say this about Vince. And I never
We're
heard
not
them say
going to
that
the
about
player.
T-Mac either.
I'm sorry. We're not going to the next player until we get to 250 likes. We're at 194 and there's 400 people in here, so there's no excuse. Carry on.
Wait,
I
question.
digress.
What number are we up to? Though.
Well, we got to 6 with Steph. And
Oh, that's it.
Panelists.
We're still at 6. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's on who now? just
it's
wanna
gonna
know.
it's gonna be on
It's on the
Euro
chat.
in about 30 more likes.
Oh, we're waiting.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah,
waiting.
we have 34 more likes to get to 250.
There's almost
Promise
400
you.
almost 400 people in here today.
Guys are nasty.
What is
It
that?
must be
I'll
the pick
tolerate- I'll
aside and
tolerate
keep
this
it
list.
keep it a
It's gonna
buck
be
guys in here.
How much is
This
now
one's
I'm getting nasty.
Really messed up because of me.
How much
because
is
I'm not following this criteria.
Well, just to save the argument, just do the based off this
the
season, bro.
theater? Is this a theater right now?
I'm not
400
gonna
people?
say things I don't believe.
Small theater?
We not changing. It's on 6. I don't know why Shaq want us to conform. Shaq, you pick who you want to pick.
That's fine.
My man said Steph at 6. Then this what happens
That's
with
fine.
your tier list.
It's two. Like I'm from Baltimore. It's 2 false statements.
Which is the false, by the way.
Steph should not be, as far as based off the season, he should not be top 6. There's no way he had a better,
I agree with you, but
year
that's
than
not
LeBron
gonna.
James.
Mars don't agree, and that's it. It was Mars' choice. And
I
his
said
pick.
I'm not ranking it like that. That's why I
The
said I'll
Portland
tolerate the list
Trailblazers
and be messed
selected
up.
someone.
That's
Two
what we're
teams
supposed
selected
to.
someone over
that's
Michael Jordan.
That's unfortunate.
2
'cause
teams
I'm
selected
not
someone
doing
over Michael Jordan. Do they regret it? Of course they do, but that's his pick, bro. He got to go with it. It's cool.
Yeah. I wish we had an all-time draft again. Let's see how high Steph gets picked. In an all-time draft again. Is he top 10?
He's
Are we
moving up
picking
on
Steph
many people's lists.
over
is
Larry
weird.
Bird, of course.
No, for sure over Bird.
What?
But
Larry and
so
the
when is
Bird.
Bird so he's only amazing when he's going up against injury-prone guys, but when he goes up against proven guys, he's just shit. That's what I'm finding out about Larry Bird.
What are you talking about?
Who said that?
Against injury-prone guys like Grant Hill and Tracy McGrady, who he's not a better player than either one of them. But against proven guys like Magic and Steph, he's behind both of them. Miraculously,
He's above both of them for me. But
Yes, he
I know
is.
this isn't the criteria that none of us really choose it. Me sometimes. Just for kicks and giggles, for shits and jiggles or whatever. Not to say this is
Wicks
the
and
reason
wiggles. Because we're here.
Not
Bits
to say
and
this
tickles.
is the reason a player is better than the other one. I got to give all these stuff before. Dub, Mars. Just for if they play a 1-on-1, who you think would win? Just asking.
So
Dub.
does that make them really a better
No,
player?
answer his
Already
answer the man's
preferenced by
question.
saying that
If who
before.
plays
I'm just
1-on-1?
asking you a question.
Dub's
Just
crushing
Just
him.
to see.
Dub's
I
crushing him.
already preferenced that before. I said that before.
I'm
I'm
not
not,
sure.
this
Who you
doesn't
talking
prove
about?
them
Grant
right. I'm
Hill
just
and Larry
asking you.
Bird.
Yeah, I'm just asking, who do you think will win in a game of 1-on-1?
Grant Hill would probably win.
Oh, okay. You think so as well, Dub? This doesn't prove that they're
I'm not
better,
sure.
though.
I'm not sure,
Oh, okay.
honestly.
Because Kyrie
No.
could beat a lot of players in 1-on-1. CJ
Yeah, that's
McCollum, I think,
exactly.
could beat a lot of players in 1-on-1. But I'm just asking with these two matchup, both about 6'8", 2 black, 1 white. Doesn't matter. You know.
Reggie Jackson could beat a lot of guys 1-on-1.
I'm not sure. I think Bird could win, but I'm not
When-
sure about that.
Like a series of all of them. Who do you think walks out of a best out of
Super
7?
Bird
between
is just
T-Mac,
like Super
T-Mac
Bird.
Prime?
what's
Grant
up
Hill
with Super
Prime.
Bird?
Super Bird's better than MJ. Super Bird, like you bring him into this era, he's just Super Bird.
But Dell,
Like,
I
he's
need to
just
ask you.
Super
Wait,
Bird.
hold on,
Bird to
Shaq.
this
I need
era.
to ask you, where are you going with that question?
No, I'm not going. No, I just wanted
You
to hear
guys
the answer.
overhype Larry
No,
Bird,
no,
and I'll put him
no,
up
I'm not
against
saying-
anybody that you guys want me to
You know,
in today's
it's not
game.
doing nothing for me. I have Gordon Hayward as his equal, so you know this conversation for me. I think comparing him to Grant Hill, Tracy McGrady, it's an utterly disrespect to those guys. But that's what you guys want to do.
Is disrespect because of what? The athleticism? Because you don't like
Just
the
because I
athleticism?
think they're supremely better than him.
Because of what? Athleticism?
No, because when I watch basketball, they look supremely better than him. When I watch the Larry Bird clips, because I don't remember him live, and then I watch their clip, it's like Bird stop.
I like when
And this is why that you're just getting caught up in the way it looks like.
I don't care. But
What's
that's
it
my point.
called?
I don't
Yeah,
care
and you
what
get
I
caught up in
caught in.
accolades in the career.
It's not even the accolades. The dude,
Care what I get
the
caught
dude
up in.
is
If you
6'10".
walk to the
The
park,
dude
Dub,
is
if you go
6'10",
to
he
Church
could
League
shoot-
and T-Mac and Larry Bird is there, you're picking
Bro,
T-Mac.
the
Prime
dude is
T-Mac.
6'10", could sit here and literally shoot over
You're
just
not
about.
picking Larry Bird for your
I
team
might.
number 1 pick.
T-Mac is
I might.
6'9",
I
6'9",
might.
6'10". He's
You
shooting
wanna
over
know
everybody
why?
too, and he's
might
more
is fire.
athletic.
You want to
I
know why,
might
Del?
is fire.
Because Larry Bird is 6'10". He could literally shoot over everybody. He's one of the only guards to sit here and be grabbing 10 boards for his career. So Duke could really board
That's
up.
dope.
He could
That's
play
dope.
He could play make for the guys around him, bro. He may not have the athleticism that you want to look and be like, wow, that's amazing. But shit,
Yo,
the
listen,
dude gets
dribbling the
job
ball
done.
is not an
This is-
athleticism to me.
This is
Oh, so it's a dribbling thing for you. That's
No,
it.
I'm just saying,
this is
you
what
so
I'm
you
don't
don't
taking
think-
away from
so
this
you-
conversation.
So you don't think that Larry Bird could sit here growing up in this era could learn dribble moves?
You see,
That's
this
where
is what you
Shaq
want to
gets
do.
Super Bird from.
Like, come
What you just said,
on,
that's
come
where he gets
on,
This is what I'm
come on,
taking away from this
maybe.
Come
conversation
on.
is
Maybe.
that Dell doesn't pick the white kids when he plays pickup.
That's not true. I'm picking Tyler Hero.
And Luca.
And Luke, I'm picking Tyler Hero for
And
sure.
Dirk.
And like
They're
I just
going
had a
last.
white person. Like Tyler Hero and his little
Dirk,
brother is
why
getting
would-
picked.
Why would you pick Dirk?
Majority rules.
Why would you pick Dirk? No, why would
Dirk-
you pick Dirk? He don't. Why would you
Dirk
pick Dirk?
Dirk's not whack.
4 more likes and we can get
But
the
why
number
would you
7
pick him?
pick.
He don't have dribble moves like that.
You brought up dribble moves. You brought up athleticism. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a better player. I don't have to label the basketball dribble and pump fake jab. I don't have to label none of that. To me, he's just a better player. You don't want to agree with that? Fine. I'm not trying to make you change your mind
what
on
are
that.
you
Okay,
seeing?
Badell,
What are
Badell.
you
In
seeing?
ones,
What are
this
you
is an
seeing?
honest
What are the
conversation. Hold on,
things
let's
that
have a
you're looking
moment.
at?
Hold on. Dub, who do you got right now? Dell
Who?
or Larry Bird?
Larry Bird. No
And
offense, Dell.
stop.
He will bust
One-on-one?
your ass. He
Listen,
will bust your ass. No offense.
one-on-one.
He will
Dub, I
bust
swear to you,
your
I
ass.
disagree.
Okay,
I have these debates, but I swear to you, I like, come on.
What era are we playing in?
Hold on. Carmelo or Bird,
Whatever.
1-on-1. Dub, Carmelo or Bird?
Oh, chill.
What does era
Which
have to
one?
do with playing 1-on-1?
I was
Carmelo
wanted to ask
Anthony or
Dub
Larry Bird? Dub,
pointless questions.
Dub, Carmelo Anthony or
I
Larry
don't know.
Bird?
I'm a Melo fan, bro. I might have to go with Melo on that.
Okay. Dell, did you score any points on Carmelo Anthony when that
Yes, I
whole
did.
video went viral? Okay.
But
take
Dell's
another-
not going to
What
be able.
is
Dell's not
that?
stopping Bird.
Bro, that was your argument? All right,
Stopping
anyway.
Bird from what? This is
chirping.
the thing in terms of like, let's say they play a
Eating
one-on-one.
food out of his
When
mother's
you play a
mouth.
one-on-one, it's Larry Bird with just him out there, right? And like I said, his dribble is fairly moderate. It's a good word to call his dribble, moderate.
Even Super
Like,
Bird.
All right, let's get number 7. We got 250 likes. Bra Mento sent a super chat, said, get Luca in the top 1 to 3 right now. Stop playing. Well, he's not there, so we're playing. Euro, number 7.
Hold on, let me look at who's up here.
Giannis,
Also,
Joel
also
Embiid, Jokic, KD, Jason Tatum, Steph. What, Del?
no, so the chat saying why does one-on-one matter? I didn't say it mattered. Like we was just waiting till you guys get the likes up so we made conversation.
Chat gets real
Mars
tight.
saying I'm never doing a who had a better season list just because it doesn't favor his guy Steph Curry.
No,
I
agree
still
with
think
Wise.
Steph
That
had a
shit
top
doesn't
6
make
season,
sense.
but
That's
I
the
just don't see the
stupidest
point.
Then
thing.
why
of
would
doing
you
that
say
list.
I would never? Why can we not do a who had a better
No,
season
you
list?
guys can do the list. I'm just not participating. I'm
JD.
ranking the
Why?
best players
LeBron.
in the NBA because I
All
want
right.
to rank the best players in the NBA. 'cause that's
Thank
something
you.
that matters.
Yes, that's exactly what matters. Who cares about the
I don't.
performance? It doesn't
well,
make
DeMar
sense.
Add his
DeRozan
name
averaged
to the list. It's on
28,
me, right?
I don't
Wait,
care.
so okay, so let's say
picking Luka.
let's say that whatever. Steph Curry, like, last season was his best season, and now it's just gonna go downhill from here. Are you always gonna just rank him 6th in the league for the rest of his career then? So you can't if you can't base it off the most recent season, you're as good as your last season, are you not?
You're as good as you are at basketball. Just, I mean, I'm considered.
But you
the
have no
stats
idea
guy.
how good they're gonna be the
I'm
next
considered
year.
the stats guy, but I'm the only one saying I don't think Steph's gotten worse at basketball. But everyone else is going to
But
say. he
what
got
I'm
worse 'cause the
saying
stats
is,
guy.
I
if
don't
you're
think
not
Steph got
basing them,
worse.
if you're not
But clearly,
basing,
that's the only reason why it's crazy for me to say Steph was top 6.
Only one person said it was crazy because most of the
That's the
players
only
you
crazy. You
name,
said
reason,
he's
and
not-
I'm apparently the stats guy.
most of the players you name as no.
Wait,
I
Mars, are you the stat
Ah.
guy?
I don't use the stats you be using.
Are you the stat guy?
you're right because he doesn't
I
use stats.
I use
All right.
stats.
Like, let's just clarify that. Up.
Yeah, but it's crazy how
Like-
I'm
like,
considered the stats guy.
Euro
but
got
everyone's
Luka
argument against
7.
me is always
I mean,
stats.
Euro got Braun 7. I have Luka 8.
I don't.
think
I
Well,
just
he has
had
Bron
that was
7
just my
because
pick.
that's the order we have to
Right,
go.
Yeah.
I
that's
would
the
have had
pick you
Steph at
had,
2.
right? But
I
I
would have
would
had Steph at 2. I
Luka
just
was
couldn't.
still on the board. I would have picked Luka over him, but that's fine. We just move on. It's not going to be the same ever. Next time, this is what we're going to do: 25 players, right? Everybody pick they own best 5. Then we throw it in the hat, and then JD just pick whatever.
That's
order-
actually
order
kind of
he wants.
fire. We could do the little circle spinner.
So Jason Tatum's
right.
gonna be what possibly?
Can I put as
Who
many
knows?
picks for LeBron as I want?
You could do whatever you want, Afro
Can I
guy.
put LeBron James 5? If I'm an Afro guy, Mars is stat guy.
For sure.
Both y'all Afro guy to be real.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
your,
that is
that's
true.
your alter ego.
Dub 8.
I never use stats.
And Legend of Winning is yours.
Never in life.
And Agent Zero is Jordan's.
Quincy AC is my alter ego that be on the show. Legend is winning is
1000%.
He's in his own lane.
Yo, I
Yeah.
talked to Quincy today about running a rematch for Players' Choice Music.
This is before whoever got 9, which is Shaq. When are we doing that again? I'm undefeated in the versus, guys. If you guys don't watch, I'm 2-0. It's a great time. It's really a party. Not trying to. It's really a party.
You're 1-1 on 2 debatables.
I did 2 verses. I beat you and I beat your brother.
You didn't
the whole
beat
family.
Me. I lost off of technicalities.
Add mine next. When
Yo,
you get
I
back have mine.
I swear to you, if I join the verses and I make the categories, it's going to be a nightmare. Nobody can beat me when I make the categories.
Pair me and Bocce up against Dell and Ron.
I think we're gonna have to do that this season because Q and Dave had to take a week off because Q's going back to the States on Saturday this weekend.
Me and Bocce definitely need parts in that. I need the top.
You can't play Ricky Martin, Dub.
Who?
Ricky Martin.
Yo, you are disgusting.
That's fucked up.
Why would you answer and say
the category is going to be living the vida loca?
You could play Carlos
living the vida loca.
You can let that one rock one time, but Ricky Martin, I'm not here for. Or
don't worry, you keep talking, bro, and you're gonna be really surprised. If you take that L, I'm gonna hold that very highly.
I'm actually very solid, 2-0.
Living the vida loca.
Number 8.
Wait, no. All right, can we
Who's
please?
Who's the players that's
hold on, wait.
No, it should be number 9 for Dub.
Yeah, but I hate what we're doing here, and I would like to reassess and we start the next episode with top 25 players.
No, this is the top 25 episode. We could redo it.
I hate what's going on right now.
Well,
I hate what's going on.
Let it go. Let it go.
This is what it is.
Let's do it.
Living the vida loca.
Let's finish it.
I have to use the bathroom.
Who's the players that's up? Who's the players that's up?
All right, JD, are you gonna take my turn?
Yeah, I got you. Giannis,
I christen you. I summon you.
Giannis,
pick Jaylen Brown. No matter what's happening, pick Jaylen Brown.
All right. Giannis, Joel Embiid, Jokic, Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, Steph Curry, LeBron James.
I picked Luka. It was on me.
Oh,
I picked Luka.
No, it's on Dub. You're next.
Oh, sorry.
I picked Luka.
Right.
You got 9, Dell. Number 9.
DeMar DeRozan.
Wow, that's fire that Jaylen Brown is going number 10.
That's disgusting over Jimmy Butler.
I despise these lists.
This list is terrible just because
it's on you, Mars.
That Jaylen Brown. Why did he have to leave? Like,
that's so fire. It should really be like Ja Morant right there.
Hey, man, that's what I was gonna say. Shaq just be throwing he pulled a pin on the hand grenade and just walk out the room handle that real quick.
He's gonna come back and be like, oh.
I want to put Ja Morant like this and just see what he says. All right, Mars.
Jimmy Butler.
Euro.
Why did you put Ja in parentheses? I'm taking Ja.
Okay.
Huh?
Because I was thinking that maybe we would delete this Jaylen Brown pick, but
this whole list is needs to be burned.
This whole list is pure content. Let's go. Dub.
Trae Young.
Dell.
Wow, you guys are just so nasty, bro. I'm sorry. My picks was. I tried to get you earlier, but it just how the girls work. But please put Devin Booker down.
Shaq.
We just naming guys without ranking them. We just completely abandoned this shit.
Please put Devin Booker as you should have been top 10, but it's okay.
I put it. I'm trying to think who Shaq would go.
Based on who Shaq picks, he's probably picked Jimmy Butler here.
No,
Jimmy's already up there.
Oh, so Zach LaVine. Just take Zach.
Mars.
Well, I guess AD and Paul George they don't count.
Why?
AD didn't
so
play.
Kawhi don't count either then?
Yeah,
no,
I assume so because none of them have been picked.
Kyrie don't count either, right?
If he shouldn't.
He shouldn't. All right, cool.
AD played 5 games.
It's so much players I'm thinking about. It's on who Mars, right?
Chris Paul.
Definitely knew you was got to be going there.
Euro.
Is me?
Yeah.
Dame.
No,
he
no,
didn't
no,
play
don't
either,
count.
huh?
No,
Yeah.
Damn. We got Trey.
Yeah, he's
Mhm.
up there.
He's gone.
D Mitch. Is he in there?
No.
Nope. Solid pick right there.
Great pick.
Dub.
Fuck. Cat.
Nice.
Yeah. I
Dell.
didn't want to pick Bam. I didn't want to seem biased.
James Harden.
Oh, that's what I was gonna pick.
Oh.
Shaq's gonna pick Rudy Gobert.
That's what I was gonna pick.
I was gonna pick him too.
Shaq
You
gonna
actually
pick
are probably
Rudy.
right. Mars 21.
Bradley Beal didn't play enough, right?
No, he did.
Uh,
He just got hurt at the end, right?
yeah. Yeah. Brad could probably go.
He was
on here.
killing.
Hold
he
on,
dropped a
hold on.
couple of big time games.
Let me see. I'm gonna
If
check
he
it right
played
now.
less games than Anthony Davis, he doesn't count.
40. He played 40 games.
He played the same amount as Anthony Davis, so he doesn't count.
So it doesn't
Yeah.
count. All right.
How? 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 Yo, when I was using the bathroom. All right, my bad. Dub, I just want to know how Ricky Martin got this off. Upside, inside out. She's living La Vida Loca. What does that mean?
That's
Bro,
exactly
don't
what it
ask-
She'll
sounds like.
push and pull you down, living the Vida
Bro,
Loca, living the crazy life.
I don't know. I haven't even heard. I think I only heard that song in Shrek. I'll listen to that song like that. What's good, little man?
Dub, you've heard that song 100 times over your life. Stop.
Now you're just being stereotypical.
Just like I've heard a lot of songs over my lifetime.
I haven't heard that song a lot.
Jack, we
I only
can't
heard that
see you.
song during Shrek. Shrek
My
2.
bad.
There you
Him
go.
and Gingerbread Man was dying in the water.
Ginger Man
I
Man?
felt
It's
bad.
on who?
It's
Who is
on
it
Mars.
on?
It's on
Gingerbread Man.
Mars.
Darius
Oh, okay.
Garland.
Great pick, Mars, for sure.
Euro.
Great pick.
To keep the
Definitely.
nastiness going, let me get Draymond.
There's no way he played enough.
Who picked
games.
Zach Levine?
You did.
Your picks
JD,
are
I love
Jalen
you.
Brown, Zach Levine, and Rudy,
Rudy
Gobert.
Gobert.
Draymond played 46. I guess.
Dove.
And Jason
And
Tatum.
he's playing right
And
now.
Jalen
So,
Brown. Jalen Brown.
Yeah.
and I don't mean that, because of elimination. I just mean like he's playing in the playoffs. So
Yo,
like
you're
additional games.
upside, inside out, living to be that loco. That is just crazy to me. Fire lyrics. The hit for sure. I'm gonna start the next player's choice with that song.
Fire.
Euro, we would love to have you back, by the way.
player's choice. I'm on here. What are you talking about? Are you talking about players?
see music.
players'
Player's
music?
choice music.
Yeah, I know, man. It's getting kind of busy
I
at
hate
work.
I hate that response. I hate everything that you just did in that square that I seen. I hated it all.
Jack,
You
will
have
scoot
LeBron
over?
and Dale running the table.
There you go. Hey, welcome back, buddy.
They didn't hear me. Upside, inside out. She's living the vida loca. She's living the crazy life.
Yo, Dub, can you pick?
Oh, it was who just got picked?
Draymond Green.
Draymond
just got
Green.
picked.
Draymond Green.
JD,
Top
can you? I
25
mean,
player, Draymond Green.
Dale, can you listen? Dale, can you guess the Jay-Z song I was listening to earlier?
That's very
Living
hard,
La Vida
Jack.
Loca.
You need.
It's not though.
Is it the intro? Is it the intro to Dynasty?
No.
And
Dale,
it's
Dale, was you
should,
there
though.
when we had that back and forth?
on the.
No,
hold
no,
We
on,
was
no,
talking
it's
about
like-
like a
I want
New York
Dub to
City
pick,
anthem.
And then let's get into it.
He did.
All right.
Why
That
do
was the beginning
I
of
want to
last
talk
show.
about NBA this episode?
We're literally
Well,
three.
season's
can you
over,
guess-
man.
We're 3 players
Season's over,
away.
that's
We're
why.
Can
3
you
players
guess?
away.
Can you guess the Jay-Z song I was listening to?
It's a Hard
Guess
Knock
Who-
Life.
Is it Guess Who's Back? Hard Knock Life.
No.
Guess who's back? Is underrated.
Empire State
Shout out
of Mind.
Scarface.
Keep going.
I don't. It's such a wide realm. You don't even know where my AO is going.
Bam Adebayo.
You want to know the song I was listening to?
Yes, I do.
I
Brandon
like
Ingram.
came to
Brandon
Spotify and I
Ingram.
was like, I have to listen to this. It was public service announcement.
You said Brandon Ingram?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's his name, right? B.I. Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how you spell it, but whatever. Shaq?
It's
The
you.
last player.
That is probably the Jay-Z song, in my opinion.
So you said the Dynasty intro. You think that's his best intro?
No, well, yeah, that's his best intro. Well, I don't know about his best intro, but the argument was Rough Riders anthem can't be the anthem of a record label because it's just one guy. Like Shaq was basically making the point, like it has to have more people on it.
Well,
because
we had this argument in the last episode as well.
And I was like, nah, because I feel like for Rockefeller, you put
it would be a Jay-Z song.
Rock La
right.
Familia Dynasty.
The intro.
That's the anthem
That was the
for
intro
Rockefeller.
to the Dynasty album. Fact.
Right.
Yeah.
It don't matter if it's just Jay-Z.
Right. I don't
That's
know.
the
He
anthem.
was
I got it.
Rockefeller, just like DMX was Rough Rider.
Exactly. But Shaq's not hearing it. And Shaq is smoking something. I don't know.
But
it's no way that the Dynasty
crazy.
Dipset anthem is wild.
And it was Santana with a smidget of Cam.
Yep.
Yeah, so but now we literally just had this conversation on the show last time.
No Siakam on this, I see. The chat saying something.
DeJounte Murray got put on here.
Shout out Allen.
That's for Dale. Can
This
we get
list
to
is garbage.
300 likes? We're at 263. 300 likes and a free beanie. No. 300 likes and we're coming out with TMZ t-shirts.
Dominic Thompson said, I sent
you'll
a
get a
chat,
free TMZ t-shirt.
said Luka over LeBron, Steph, and Tatum.
Luka,
300th like.
Steph and Tatum.
TMZ?
No,
shirt.
not. I'm just kidding. Yeah. You know, TMZ said the popular. Let me get in the camera. The popular Players' Choice podcast. That's going on a shirt.
Oh, that's fire.
That's going on the shirt.
Oh,
want a
because
TMZ
of the Jason Williams thing.
Yeah. They said the popular
fire.
Players' Choice podcast, which
Who
is
said
not
that?
a podcast. We're actually a show because we do video and audio.
Let them know, God damn it.
TMZ said
damn it.
that, Dub. You were on TMZ. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. No,
I
I'm
always
honored.
knew we would make it to TMZ. We're 30 likes away from 300, but I always knew we would make it to TMZ.
We're gonna make
Easily.
it to We're gonna make it to ESPN.
Is
No,
that
I don't
your
wanna be
is that your I don't want to call it a benchmark, but is that something that you looked at? Like
No,
you
that
don't
was
want to
a
sit on
very-
Vlad's couch or want to be invited to No Jumper or some crazy shit like that?
I would be on anything, but we're gonna be on Earn Your Leisure in 3 years from today. I'll make it 3 years from
I like those guys,
15th,
man.
That's the date. That's the date I will set for our next move. 3 years from today.
They pop up on my
We'll be
feed
on Earn Your
sometimes,
Leisure.
man. They be
I'm telling
kicking
you.
some real shit.
I don't know what that is.
I'm telling you. JD, you have to lock in. Like you really have to lock in.
Lock
Bro,
in,
like, you
boy,
know-
tweak
have
out.
to
Do you
lock
know
in.
what I'm locked in
Come
on?
on.
Do you know why Players' Choice is the popular Players' Choice podcast? That's where I'm locked
Why?
in.
Yeah, but Earn Your Leisure, that's how you lock in. That's how you come on, JD. Please.
Players' Choice ain't gonna run itself.
You don't know about Dr. Sebi. You don't know about Earn Your Leisure. I feel like I let you down as a black friend. Now we're on this.
I just eat, sleep, breathe PC, bro. Don't know what else to tell
What are
you.
you about to eat? Pause.
Players' Choice.
With a little bit of mayo topping.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
You gonna
That's
put it
what
on
I
your
said.
outfit?
Yeah.
with a maid hat on.
Mars, do you listen to Earn Your Leisure?
No idea what that is.
See?
What do you guys do during the day? Like, what are you guys' aspirations? I just have to know.
Players'
a whole lot of
Choice.
nothing.
Like, what are you guys' dreams? I just need to know. Like, what is going on here? I need you guys to lock in Mars, JD, Dub.
Why am I in this?
I know you never heard of Earn Your Leisure. Have you never heard of Ricky Martin? You've never
I
heard of Earn Your
don't.
Leisure.
I don't. What's it called? It's a podcast. I don't listen to podcasts, so it's like I
Okay,
wouldn't.
Dub, when you're having a normal day, what are you thinking of? I just have to know. Like, what's the number one thing on your mind?
Lately, recap of what things that I missed. Look up some things that I missed on basketball or football and stuff like that. Look at social media, what's going on. See what I gotta do for the shop. Run some errands. That's just on my days off. Edit some clips. Brainstorm some ideas. Then on my work, then I go to work on the other days of the week.
Oh, Euro. Watch this. So, Dub, you like being a worker?
For me?
Okay, Dame.
You like being a worker? Are you a worker?
I'm a worker. I think we're all workers. You work for Player's Choice, right? You work to get things done, right?
No.
Well,
Player's Choice is
technically,
for the
he
people.
owns.
He owns, but he's still
Play-
working. He's still working.
Player's Choice is for JD owns Player's Choice. Player's Choice is for the people.
But you're working to it, right? You're putting into it. You're working to make sure that's as best it could be, right? We're all working.
You don't
Everybody
have you don't
works.
have any bigger dreams than going to work for your funkle.
What are you talking
Funkle
about?
is crazy.
Yeah, Funko is wild.
No, he's a fun guy. He's a fun guy. I'm called Funkle.
What's
My
a
nieces and
Funkle?
nephews.
A fun
Shaq,
uncle.
what,
Fun
are you,
uncle.
what are you talking
Oh.
about, Shaq? Don't
He's
wait,
just
I'm
in
not.
his bag.
Yeah, you are in your bag heavily.
Because I called your uncle a funkle.
No, like I don't know.
This whole show,
know
you've been
where
in a
you're going with
bag.
this.
You've been in
Yeah, I
a
don't know where you're going
crazy
with this,
bag.
'cause there's more things that I'm doing, and you know what I'm doing. So there's more things that I'm doing.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
I'm on the Mars. I'm on the Mars.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Dub is
Thank you.
opening up a dispensary, guys. Breaking news.
I would love to do that. Jersey just made it legal, but I don't smoke
I know.
because that
I'm
shit
just-
hits.
Dub,
didn't say
I
you had to
never
smoke to
clocked
open
you
it.
as a smoker. Like I'm not ready for that. I'm
In
not.
high school, I used to do it all the time, but then I stopped. And then when I tried to get back into it, it just got way too much stronger for me, and I'm like, nah, I just can't do this. Like
What
that
is the
shit.
it you're talking about?
Mars smokes weed for sure.
The THC just.
Marge, do you smoke?
No.
Nah, bro.
Okay. I would not.
Mars is
assume-
lying. Mars is lying.
Oh,
Mars
okay.
is
Andy's
1000%
underage Shaq
lying.
will be promoting difficult
Oh, okay.
substances.
My bad. All right, I see where you're going. with
Difficult
this, Mars.
substances.
You have to
Fire.
let them get right.
Fire.
But Mars,
That's all
Not for
right.
nothing.
I'll smoke enough for the whole panel.
you smoke
You
a lot,
smoke?
Euro?
Fire.
Now,
In
no.
phases.
That's because LeBron's not here.
I mean, that's cool.
Actually, Ron's on a
I don't
sabbatical
phase,
right
but
now.
when I'm on, I'm on. Like I smoke probably like 3 or 4 times a day.
Damn.
Wait, who's high in the chat? I can ask that.
Who's high in the chat is fire.
Yeah, who's high in the chat? It's crazy.
Yeah, you
Like
could ask
watching
that.
Players
That's a good
Choice High
question.
is
Chat.
like elite.
Give us a order. Highest, go.
Of
Out
what?
of all you guys, who's the highest? That's in
Oh.
the chat right now. Who's the most high right now? Is it
Shaquille
Rodney
McKissick.
Ice?
Yeah.
Is it
Shaquille
Zay?
McKissick, biggest fan, said,
Hold on,
I'm high
let me-
on Shaq greatness.
Listen, when this season finishes,
Is it Roddy
in
Ice?
the,
Is
in the
it
locker
Zay?
room,
Is it Sam? Oh, Sam, you can't see this. Sorry.
Yes, sir, Aaron Butter. Bro, let me tell you, Washington
Is
weed
it-
is
Is it
different.
Nagoso? Young Ace? Is it Mars_1 up?
Hey,
That's Mars.
Bama,
I know.
Bama's in the chat. He sent a super chat. Appreciate it, Bama. He didn't put any text.
Jeremy
though.
Barnes, the Warner pack.
Toad Rumble said, "Thank you for the content while I delivered Jimmy John's. One love, bro. Please bring a sandwich over here. I am starving."
yo, if you never want to own a business, don't ever smoke.
Oh, hey Butter, that's fine. So, hey Butter,
You want
if
to
I
know the,
wasn't-
you want to know the
Hold on,
irony
you
of
said
that,
what?
Shaq?
If you
What-
never
wait,
want to
wait,
own a
that-
business, never smoke. So if
Yeah,
you own
yeah.
if you own a business, you should smoke. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you gotta get the creative juices out.
hey
not gonna
Butter,
lie,
are you
I'm
a
not-
snitch?
I'm not gonna lie, Shaq. All the business owners that I know, guess what they do?
What do they do?
They get high as fuck.
I'm
every day.
telling you. It's like
I
it's not like a
mean-
10 out of 10 thing, but it's like a 7 out of 10. I'm not gonna say everybody does, but like to be creative and push the
I'm
boundaries.
more
of
creative
life.
when I drink. That's my problem.
I'm
agree.
high off life. F it, I'm wasted.
If it off wasted. Oh man,
That's a Jay-Z
Dub the
bar.
worker.
Dub the worker is
Jay-Z
crazy. I'm
smokes
mad.
weed.
I'm mad. I'm mad.
For
You really
sure.
try. I'm mad. You're labeling me like that, Shaq. That's
Dub the
wild to me.
worker.
Dub the worker.
Is it a problem
Yeah.
calling you a worker?
No, it's just funny as hell. Of like how he be saying all of that. That's
It
what he
just
got from
sounds
that.
not derogatory, but it
Yeah,
sounds
it
like you're being
definitely
put
does sound
down.
derogatory.
It sounds like
Yes,
you're being
it
put
does.
down.
No,
That's why I was saying,
pray.
okay, Dame, you was giving Dame Dash vibes with that question.
No, I wish, like, selfishly, I wish everybody that listened to us wanted to start their own business and be creative, but I know how hard that is to do and to maintain.
Well,
I mean, a
Well,
lot of people
well,
have
you're-
businesses, but you got to have a number one, a sustainable business. Number two, a scalable business. A lot of people expand and it's not scalable. So, you know, just because you have one store and you know, your cash flow is good enough to, you know, have a second one, you still gotta, if it's a brick and mortar type joint and you gotta, you know, the overhead or whatever, like you're still going to be at the same, you know what I mean? It's not
it's
scalable.
got to be something, yeah, expandable, something that could be built.
Again, that's why I wanted to talk about the chick. What's her name? Bad Bunny, Bad Baby, whatever. I can't. I
Yeah,
keep
The
confusing or
OnlyFans
whatever.
that got
Yeah,
That's
the
a
yeah.
word.
scalable business, though. She made how many millions off of like what? Like
OnlyFans.
I don't have
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. I never checked it out, but I saw this dude. He was talking about it. And he said he subscribed just to check out like what she does. You know what I'm saying? She don't show nothing, right? It's just like bikini and lingerie pictures, basically. And
How much money do you think she's worth?
Not that
50
that's
mil?
much as she
Bro,
getting
like,
paid.
yeah, I was going to say 50 mil at least. Maybe.
if she makes 50 mil, she's worth 50 mil. And this is in over a span of what? How many months? Like 17 or some shit like that?
Well,
What?
you gotta understand that.
Why you
gotta
hating?
understand
Why you hating,
that-
Shaq?
It's not hating. You gotta understand that sort of audience.
I'm asking Shaq.
is- Go ahead.
She's
Shaq.
very catchable. She's catchable.
Are you saying that you could make 50 million if you started in OnlyFans?
Catchable, you mean
Listen,
marketable?
No. She's very catchable. I'm telling you, 9-figure exit. When I say this, check us. 5 years, maybe 10, 9-figure exit.
Shaq kills me, bro.
I'm telling you, this is the same thing when I told everybody, yo, I'm about to go pro. I'm in work release telling my cellmate, yo, I'm about to go D1. I just feel like it. I feel like now it's
Hey,
time.
feel like it.
Deacon Dub, I need help because I don't know the Bible well. Who is like
And it happened.
the like main followers of like, you know, like the famous? There's
All the people
gotta
that
be like
follows Noah to the ark.
Jesus or whatever.
Dub,
Like
7-figure
the famous,
exit
like,
because I like you.
Hold on, wait.
Mars 10-figure exit mid.
JJ,
I don't know,
where
like
you-
Email.
Abraham or something like that.
the people who followed Abraham.
Muhammad, I don't know. Like a very loyal like follower to a fault.
Moses had a following.
But like
Cult?
one
It was
specific
almost to a fault,
one
kind of.
specific like I feel like there's
How
like
about-
one specific name that I don't
Talk
know.
about a cult.
No, I'm talking about one like specific like a
A posse, JD, a posse.
yeah, but a loyal follower to like to like a fault.
Like a contingent, an allegiance.
you know, I'd say like kind of like how Dwight is like so loyal to Michael Scott in The Office, you know? It's like I feel like that's who I am to Shaq.
Oh, okay.
I just
okay.
I'll follow
Not
that
a dis-
motherfucker anywhere,
I
bro.
was-
You jump
I
off
was-
a cliff,
was
I
about to
might
get
too.
nasty.
It's not a disciple. It could be a disciple.
A
but-
protege. I don't
No.
know, man.
JD's often smarter than me. But here's the thing. I have JD. I have Euro. Dale's the content. Dub and Mars are going to be out of here by the time the 9-figure exit rolls around. Telling you. All right. Hey, listen, man.
I'm lost a little
I'm
bit.
just because I haven't told you yet, but you'll know. That's why LeBron isn't on this episode. He's working on the 9-figure exit. And it's crazy when I come back to this moment and everybody's like, oh, he was just high.
Fire.
All right.
So we're doing the
All right.
OnlyFans.
I would
Son,
never
what?
do
That's when you got out
OnlyFans.
all of that?
Because
I
the
would never do
conversation,
OnlyFans.
the conversation started out with OnlyFans, and then we made it here.
I can't
Jay,
say what
I'm
it is
not
on
even
air
gonna
because
ask.
it'll be
It's
stolen
like, nah, I'll
quickly,
play it. I'll
very
play it.
quickly.
I'll play it. I'll play it. I'll play
No,
it.
I
I'm not
can't
saying
even
it.
say it. Dub. Let me see. Let me
What's
see.
happening, man? What we doing?
I
Are
mean,
we
we're-
doing kick it?
Yo,
Nah.
whoever is running Shaquille McKissick biggest fan, like you don't even understand. Like I'm here for it. Like, great guy.
I feel
All
like
right, so
woman-
we're not doing kick it. I'm off, y'all.
I feel like we're not gonna do keeper kick today.
All right,
We'll save it.
I
Not
would
doing
love
it.
to
Yeah,
do
I'm
it,
off it.
but I'm off, y'all.
We'll save it.
I got to go back and clean. Yo, to
That's
all
fine.
my loyal supporters out there, my fans, you know what's going on.
Yo, what? Hey, to all my loyal supporters and fans,
To my biggest
You know what's
hater,
going on.
Sammy.
and on that note,
Wait,
please make sure you
wait.
like.
Dale, they're asking to show us the shoe collection.
Hey, yo, Euro,
No
Euro.
pause.
Hey, let me get some too. All right.
I seen.
No
Listen,
pause,
man. I
fire.
seen the.
Hey.
I seen the
Hey, guys, look.
icons of evolution. I seen the icons of evolution Air
this is one
Maxes.
of
I
the-
need those, bro.
This is one of the greatest invention. It's $120, and it's a sauna. It's one of
Whoa,
the
God,
We're
you saying
sauna
it?
guys.
You
yeah.
saying
It's a
it?
sauna. Yeah,
Wow.
Dale, do you have my jersey hanging up? That's the
maybe,
real
maybe
question.
not.
That's full fight. That's a no. That's crazy after-
Nah.
Wow, that's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, he just warmed my heart.
You took this to Colombia, bro?
I'm home.
He's home. He's home.
Okay, I was about to say, like, golly.
Yo.
That's dedication there.
Oh my
I
god.
wish.
Okay, was that the Chunky Dunkies? Okay, got some Yeezys in there.
The Wi-Fi's not
These are my
holding up.
favorite shoes, guys.
It's white cement 3s, black cement 3s, and white
I
cement
knew
4s.
your Wi-Fi wouldn't hold up.
Crazy.
Euro. These are the shoes when we were growing up.
Hell yeah,
That's
man!
so
I had them
crazy.
shits. They came with the suitcase, bro. Fire.
We can't just zoom in on Dale's collection right now for the people. All right.
Okay, you got some off whites.
Great work, JD.
Yeah, because I just had that in the bag. Yeah, god damn, bro. I fucking
Kiss
hate
my
you.
ears.
I'm just kidding.
He's like, I would have had that.
No way.
Let me see
People
what else.
leave the call too much.
Fire.
The goat.
Yo, can you put a LeBron jersey up, or is it like against your religion?
I got LeBron kicks.
I
Shaq,
can't.
oh, look,
I can't
Shaq.
wait to show
Look what
my
I got
crib when
up.
I get back.
Yeah, beef. Pause.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, that's a good guy. So it's fire.
But
see
that
who
jersey, that green, is a little different.
Makes
And
me
you
want
know.
to puke.
Yo, you having 8 pool sticks is just.
You know, Dell, I do want to say I hate everything about Rhode Island except for you guys' gym. That
It's
arena is elite.
amazing, Jim. This was with the
Elite.
20,000 I was telling y'all about the fans. All right, that's enough. I'm going back upstairs.
Fire. Thanks for the tour, Dale.
Wait,
All right, any
Another
final
great guy.
words?
Kevin Punter. That's all.
Stay home. Be safe.
Love is
Okay.
love.
Try not to
Warriors in
catch COVID.
6. Warriors in 6.
Holla.
Make sure you
And
like,
I'm
comment,
out.
subscribe, do all the things, man. We appreciate you. We'll see you Sunday. Peace.